E33 today? Shit, I don't know. We gotta get shit going. Give me a second.
Yo, big man.
Brother, why do I keep on getting DM'd? Quit all the politics and finish Claire Obscure. Brother, I'm not doing politics. None of this has been about politics. These people, man, they don't get it. They don't get it.
Give my sins, fellow sinners.
Yo, give me 1 second. I gotta link this shit to my mods.
Hell yeah. Also, just came from Cap's been talking about futu and furries for the last 2 hours and shirts.
I'm so happy for her. And I bet she is. And I bet you know what? I bet you she's having so much fun. And that's all that matters. Yeah. And you know what, guys? I'll say it. I'm proud of her. All right. Did they do it? Did they do it? Oh, Jay, you sweetheart. What am I gonna tweet? I gotta choose my tweet very carefully. I gotta decide what flavor of rapist I'm gonna be called today. So we gotta figure that out. We're gonna alert the Twitter mob that I'm live, so I get to hear how being a sexual predator's inherited by your bloodline. You've inherited it, Tectone! You've inherited it! Okay. Like, these people are so dumb.
Hey Techie, can you check your Twitter?
Probably. They're talking about you're crying? Oh, yeah, no, of course they are. Listen, man, there's a really edgy joke I wanna... There's a really edgy joke I wanna tell right now. There's a really bad joke I wanna tell right now. But it's actually so bad it would probably get me permanent off the platform.
You're a legend.
Yeah. No, it's so bad. I've been saying it off stream, but on stream is insane. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. We're actually gonna talk about that shit more today. Yeah. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, guys. Don't worry, guys. Hey, y'all are too ugly. You're safe from me, guys. Don't worry. Okay, listen, I only do that to anime characters. Oh, well, I did that shit to Robin, too. Look at this shit, man. Yep. Not even her is safe from my wrath. It is what it is. Say it, you're a bitch? Oh, fuck, I can't be a bitch, though. Damn. Damn. Trust me, guys. I can't believe, this is what blows my mind. I can't believe that the people that hate me. Man, I'm shocked. Man. Oh, man. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? The people that don't like me don't like me? Oh, shit. Cool, let me do one more post. I gotta tweet something out. Here we go. Let me get a really good one. Yeah, this will be a great one. Guys, the internet. Hold up, buddy. I got it. We're gonna provoke him. That's what we'll do. Yeah, I'm not worried about it at all. Yeah, listen, hey man, as long as the viewer count goes up, that's all that I care about. We'll be fine. All right. Wait, okay, I'm gonna take a really shitty photo. Here, I got it. This is good. This is what they don't understand. My resolve is too strong. Negative emotions I can shed in an instant. I'm like a chameleon. I'm like a lizard. It doesn't bother me. Yeah, hey, I'll be real, guys. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I got a good 9 hours of sleep last night. I fucked for 2 hours, and I stayed hard the whole time. Hail Tectone. Holy shit. Thank God. Thank God, bro. Thank God. Here's a great one. Oh my God. The people that don't like me still don't like me. I'm shaking in my size 12 baby seal leather boots. Going live, might cry again from how mean people are. I sure hope none of them keep saying mean things. I don't know if I can take it anymore. All right, that picture's fucking sent me. Great. Yeah, man, I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Here's the thing, like, you know, like, this shit with my dad affected me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't realize the full extent of it. But, you know, other than that, am I gonna get upset that fat fuck Frogan said some shit about me? Hell nah. Am I gonna get upset that the drunk retard Mink said some shit about me? Hell nah. Am I gonna be shocked that the sex pest terrorist supporting Hassan said some shit about me? Fuck no. I don't give a fuck. Here's the reality, guys. Here's the reality. Nobody that I liked said anything. You know what they did? They DM'd me and they said, hey man, these people are retarded. And I said, yeah, I know. Anyways, you want to do a podcast later? So yeah, don't worry, man. Everything is gonna be good. Everything is gonna be good. All right, post this shit here, post this shit there. Amazing. Let's get it. What is one true? All right, let's post that shit. Sorry, I got a call from Shinny. I'm gonna pick that shit up later. Let's post this over here. This picture is so good. I'm not gonna lie, this picture is so good. See, what these people don't understand yet is, guys, I'm a sociopath and emotions don't affect me. Yep, they don't get it. Boom, 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 boom. Can you guys go like and retweet that? That would be amazing. Check the comments. Oh, I know. They're gonna be great. This should be good. Does this work properly? It do? Does this work properly? It do. Amazing. Fuck yeah. Thank you, boys. I appreciate that. Use that face for your cinema emote? Yeah, I should. I know. I applied for a job with the wrong email profile pic. Do you still think I'll get the job? Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. I think you got it. Yeah, no, I think you nailed it, man. Dude, I got to, wait, base Shinya? What did Shinya say? What was good?
Fucking good. Politics is destroying Twitch platform. Oh, I agree. Yeah, I think politics just shouldn't be allowed to be fucking talked about.
I agree.
Or you know what? Here, I figured it out. Put politics into its own category. Simple. Have a politics category. Talk about whatever the fuck you want over there. Just get out of there.
They already have that. Does he not know that? That's already a thing. Does he not know that?
Just go to the politics category. Stay out of just chatting and that nonsense. The fact that Twitch politics.
Yeah, nah, I feel like they should just remove the whole thing. They already tried that. It didn't work. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Anyways, it's going to be good. So how we doing, boys? How we doing? What's good? What's good? What's good? By the way, I want to let you guys know that if you are watching my stream, you are now affiliated with everything I've ever said and or done, as well as what my bloodline has said and or done, which means all you guys are criminals. Yeah. Yeah, you know what's crazy? They heard about what my dad did. My other families have done way worse. That's what's crazy. Yep, and then wait till they hear about what my favorite anime characters have done. Oh, I come from a fucking bloodline of murderers, guys.
Based.
I do. Yep, it's true. Hey, yeah, it's bad, man. My favorite anime characters, too, they do some crazy-ass shit. You know what's cool, though? I found out Hassan's uncle has a really cool website we're going to check out later. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's a website Hassan's uncle wrote about where he was talking about how hot the women are in Miami and how hard it was to resist himself from having sex with every single one. That's great. So I guess we gonna talk about it.
Yo,
you know, we're bringing in families here. We're bringing in families. Yep. I know. That's his bloodline, right? That's his man's. Man, look what this person said about you. Oh, I can't wait. It's okay, Techie. I love you still. Thank God, man. What about his Hamas supporting dad? Yeah, guys, did you know that this is real shit? Hassan's dad, apparently, allegedly, Hassan's dad is the guy who helped support the October 7th issues in Palestine and Israel with the terrorist attacks. So, yeah, it's great. So we're going after people's bloodlines, boys. And here's what's great. My image doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what people say. It doesn't matter what people do. I've lost nothing. I've lost no friends. I've lost no opportunities at all. I'm not the one trying to make it as a politician. You can't do anything to me. You can't. You get me banned on Twitch, I just go to YouTube. I get more viewers there anyways. I'll be real. I don't care. And by the way, guys, I'm probably going to start multi-streaming on Kick too. And we'll probably do anime reacts over there. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, so I'm going to be real. These people can keep talking. It don't bother me at all. It don't. All it does is give me 2,500 more subscribers on YouTube since yesterday, 1.3 thousand followers on Twitch since yesterday, and over 200 new followers on Twitter. So I don't care. It affects me fucking zero. Content won't change. I'm still going to keep calling Frogan fucking fat.
No.
Good news is, and I'm not going to be, I don't want to be too specific. This joke is way too crazy to say. This joke is way too crazy. Can we get this email? Let's see. Monka. Yeah, that's pretty good, right? Yeah. Anyways, we'll be talking about the whole terrorist friend group more. And this actually works out great because the more they focus on me, the more that they can't focus on everybody else who's actively ruining their fucking lives by exposing them for the horrendous pieces of shit they are. So once again, I'll be the sacrificial pawn, and it'll affect me zero. Doesn't matter. I've been called way worse by way better people, and I don't care at all. Yep, it's been good. And what's great is, what they'll do is they'll hear me say that I don't care and they'll see me crying and they'll post that. But I still think it was a good play. I do. I mean, obviously it wasn't pre-orchestrated or anything. I just got overwhelmed by, obviously I get sensitive about my family 100%, but it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. I had a very uncomfortable call with my father yesterday, and yeah, it was very uncomfortable to say the least. Obviously, I'm not going to go into too many details, but it is what it is. Do you know about the new cult leader, the Mahdi, who claims to be the successor of Christ and Muhammad? That's on YouTube. Crazy cultist shit that has ties to previous cults. No, I have no fucking idea. Yeah. Hamas chatters in chat. Yo, what up, Hassan crew? Good morning. What are we calling me today? What are we calling me today? What's the new flavor of the week? Let's see this. I was trending for this? That's crazy. What's great is, and I can't go into too much details, this situation has benefited me greatly. Get something, once again, that I needed, And I've taken a screenshot of every single person that's currently participating in this. And man, it's not going to be a good look for them very soon. It's not going to be a good look. Don't worry. Things are progressing brutally slowly. But yesterday sped things up quite a bit. So, all in all, it's going to be a good thing. All in all, don't worry. Yeah, it's going to be great. Let's reach 850,000 subs. True. You're so petty. I love it. I don't think that I'm petty. I think I'm, in fact, quite justified. I do think I am, in fact, quite justified in my thoughts and feelings, to be completely honest. To be fair, I think I'm actually quite forgiving. I actually think I'm quite nice. But yeah. Did you lose your hair? Yes, unfortunately. Why did they get banned for calling AB Hassan being a hypocrite? I don't know. You can still talk here. You're petty as fuck all the time, just not here. I don't know, man. I feel like I'm a pretty reasonable guy, to be honest. Also, yo, Glowing Squid, thanks for the 1,000 bits. Dude, I've been playing more Oblivion off stream. I just got my Conjuration to 75, and I'm summoning the Daedrith. Bro, it bitches everything. It bitches literally everything. I've almost finished the arena. I think I'm Bloodletter rank in arena, which has been awesome. I just got my marksman to level 50. Dude, Oblivion is way harder than I remember. Like, not to play, but to figure out what the fuck to do. It's actually quite difficult. Why Twitch ban yo hair? Because I was too good looking and I was too good of a person. I would like to apologize, mods. I'm sorry for asking which hole Muhammad was graped in during the Night of Jinns. I will never do it again. I got no idea what the fuck that is. Yeah, I don't know who Muhammad is. Bro, you're a terrorist yourself? Yeah, also very true. Oblivion is good and all, but the dungeons are boring as fuck. I don't know, man. The dungeons have been pretty good for me. I went into a dungeon and I found, and this was at level 10. I went into a dungeon and I found 3,800 gold worth of like rare loot. Why didn't you go to Emmy's housewarming party? Oh, yeah. Well, sorry, there's really bad jokes I want to make right now, and I know I shouldn't make them. There's really, really, really bad jokes I want to make right now. And I really should not make them. Dude, I can't believe that people used me arguing with a schizophrenic chatter 2.5 months ago for some semblance of proof on Twitter the other day. It is insane. It is insane, man. Yeah. Man, these people are crazy. But yeah, Hassan's cult got slapped so hard by Ethan, they forgot about Ethan, started going after Tech. Oh, well, it's because they know they got bitched by Ethan, so they're going after me. And I'll be real, I welcome the attention. I encourage the attention. Listen, all these people are gonna do, and I want to make this very clear. Hassan's audience were never gonna watch me. Minx's audience is never gonna watch me. These people look like psychopaths on Twitter. That's all they look like. They look like fucking psychopaths, right? Like they're saying guilty by association. It's insane. And all that's gonna do is signal reasonable audiences like Nux's audience, Mudahar's audience, Asmongold's audience, you know, larger creators than me to say, wow, these people are fucking deranged going after this guy for something he never fucking did. I'm going to go check out the stream. They're going to see that I'm a reasonable guy, and then bada bing, bada boom, +1 viewer. It really doesn't matter. It truly doesn't. And it's great because I can talk about this shit for forever. Guys, I made fun of a guy for 4 years because he picked Mint in Genshin Impact. I get to talk about this whatsoever. They've also invited me into the conversation. It's great. It's good. Who's this Minx person? Somebody who's going to be at your latest Alcoholics Anonymous meetings. Yeah. Yep. It's good. It's like, for example, one of my ex-mods came in here on YouTube and was spamming YouTube chat. I'm not gonna lie. I banned this guy for maybe 2.5 years ago because he was upset that I wasn't enjoying Genshin Impact's story good enough. I see that I'm still living in this guy's head rent-free to where he comes in and spams my chat saying, you guys should be ashamed for watching this guy. You guys should be ashamed. Shut the fuck up, bitch. A guy you don't know, have never interacted with, is ruining your mental this long. It's insane. And bro's doing that shit for free. Bro's doing that shit for free. That's what's crazy. I came from Asmund, and after all the BS from Hassan Orb was on your ass, you get a new viewer. Hey, appreciate you, baby. He modded for you. He's even worse than the average viewer. Also very true. Yep, true. Yeah, it's been good, man. You know what's not rent-free? Frogan, think about a salad. True. Don't worry, guys. Frogan's gonna be safe. I'm not gonna. I don't want to elaborate on that joke. Anyways, did you see the Genshin from U.S. News? No, I did not. No, I did not. No, I did not. X-Mod's the worst. They're not too bad. Yo, Tony, you're an absolute deity of content. Your energy is divine. Your takes are godly. You rule streaming pantheon like a true legend. Keep slaying, gang. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. React to the drip marketing for Cartethia. I already have. Yep. This is hilarious. Which one? This one? Oh, call Hassan a terrorist propagandist. Bring up convicted sexual assaulter father. Why would Hassan do this to me? It's not that. It's that I had the ability to live in delusion for like, what, 14, 15 years? And then just seeing those news reports, man, that shit fucked me up. I'm not gonna lie. Well, let me rephrase that. It fucked me up for like 30 minutes, and then I was like, oh, well. Then I played Oblivion and I had sex. Consensual, guys. Consensual sex. Sorry for the essay, but you were the fucking man to go live after being attacked like that. I'll be honest, the insane trauma, keep it real, while doing... Okay, here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. The reason why this shit, it affected me, I'm not gonna lie, I'm human, right? I'm human. But the reason why it won't affect me is because I've been called so much worse. Like, I mean, guys, when you guys get to see how false... let me rephrase that. Hopefully you guys get to see how false the allegations are within the next 3 fucking years. Hopefully, guys, I'll be real. I went to the police yesterday. Saying, hey, let's hurry this shit up. Like, legit. I got my lawyers say, hey, let's hurry this shit the fuck up. Right? Because, like, you know, they're going to investigate me. 100%. I said, bro, just talk to me. Let's get this shit going. I've been waiting 7 months. For these people just to fucking reach out to me. And it's like, bro, can we just go ahead and wrap this shit up? Like, holy fuck. Like, we're just trying to get on with this shit, man. We're trying to get on with this shit because everybody here is trying so hard to paint me as a horrific human being. Guys, what has happened every single time in the past these people try to do this shit? Straight up, what has happened every single time? I clear my name, I prove that they're fucking retarded, and bada bing, bada boom, it's over. Every single time. This time will be no different. And to be honest, I'll probably write a biography in the future. But I do want to explain to everybody who's watching this a nice little message. So, shall we begin? I've been getting this question a lot over the past 24, 48 hours of, Techie, you have all these people running your name through the mud once again. You have all these people saying that you're a horrible person on Twitter, yada, yada, yada. I was even trending globally on Twitter once again. Yeah, imagine that. Yeah, so my father's criminal past has come to light, which is a lot worse than I ever knew. And now I'm being told, because I am that guy's son, that I am now also a criminal, which is so cool. And people want to wonder, and I've gotten this message a lot on my YouTube chat, like, how do you do it? How did you go live during all that? How did you go live the next day on that? How are you tweeting nonstop through all that shit? How are you still uploading 5 videos a day through all that shit? Because, guys, none of this shit fucking matters. It doesn't. Look, I'm going to be real, guys. I'm going to give you a good analogy. If you're black and someone in the KKK insults you, is that going to hurt your feelings? No. You want to know why? Because they're fucking crazy. You know when insults hurt? When they come at you from people who matter. When there's people you care about and they say, wow, you changed, or wow, you fucked up, or oh my God, I can't believe this. That's when it hurts. When stupid, dumb fucks are angry at you, why would it bother me? Like, let's be real. The enemies I have aren't people I want to be liked by. Do you think I give a fuck what Hamas, Diddy, Osama bin Laden, Adolf Piker is saying about me? When his uncle's a sex pest, when his dad freed the leader for the October 7th attacks, when he himself is calling the police on his ex-girlfriend for a wellness check just to harass her, and God forbid all the other alleged accusations and allegations that he has on him. I don't want to reference what happened in 2013 and 2017. I mean, this guy is 45 years old, and he got his brain completely fucked over by a pothead previous fat fuck whose main gimmick was Vape Nation after Hamas, Diddy, Osama bin Laden, Adolf Piker deems himself a debater? You think I care? Why the fuck would I give a shit what this retard thinks? And then you got Denims. This whore on the internet who used to draw lolly porn? Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'll pass. Like, I give a fuck what these freaks are fucking saying. And then you have Frogan, this fat fuck, ugly, dumb piece of shit who goes live and is putting Africa in shambles because they can't even get food down there thanks to Frogan's dumbass. And then who else we got? Let me think here real quick. Oh, and then we got Just a Minx, aka when you go into your Alcoholics Anonymous section, you see her on the most important VIP list right up there. Like, I give a fuck. I don't care. And then you're like, oh, they're going to ban you off Twitch. I don't care. I'll go to YouTube. Like, damn, here's the reality. If these people can go live and call me a criminal every single day and I can't take a shot back, this ain't a platform I want to be on. So Twitch, please go ahead, ban me. I don't give a fuck. If you think I'm gonna sit here and deal with all these dumb motherfuckers that talk shit nonstop and nobody can say shit back because I get messages from Twitch saying, leave Frogan alone. You can suck my balls. Go eat a fucking dick. There ain't a damn person on the internet that hates me that I don't want to be hated by. Straight up. Who am I hated by? The Genshin Impact community? I'm sorry that your game's shit. I'm sorry that your game is shit. Who else am I hated by? The Lolicon community? I'm sorry, I think that shit's fucking disgusting. My bad. Hate doesn't matter when it comes from your enemies. Guys, I'm gonna just say this out loud. Oh my God, the people who don't like me still don't like me. I don't care, because here's the reality. Everybody who's outside of this shit understands that these people who come at me on a day-to-day basis, they're fucking psychopaths. It's the goddamn truth. Guys, I want to remind you, you know Asmongold? I'm sure everybody here understands Asmongold is a good-ass dude. I'm sure we all get that Asmongold is a good-ass dude. Brother, they're going after him, calling his ass a pedophile. They call him a roach king. Straight up. They've been shitting on this dude's life for 8 years, and you want to know why it doesn't bother him either? Because why the fuck would it? These people are nuts. Here's the reality. All of the people they talk this shit about the most are usually the best fucking people. And that's the reality, because we don't have to live up to any image that we're pretending to uphold. I go live every single fucking day. And sorry, sometimes when I get impassioned, the hood side of me comes out. I'm 22% black, by the way. I lived in the hood for like 8 years. The hood. It wasn't that bad. The worst thing that happened to me was an MS-13 leader put a knife to my throat. That's pretty much it. And I was also called punk-ass white boy. And cracker, a lot. So, but also, like, I don't care. Who really cares about that one? The thing about the word cracker is you gotta pretend that you're offended by it. That way, it's like being a Karen. Sometimes Karens have benefits. Like, if you just pretend that you get offended by everything, you'll probably get some more free shit from Taco Bell or your local Target. But for all of you people out there who are watching this, a lot of you people are thinking, yeah, I mean, I've had people in my family who I'm not proud of, but you guys know, I mean, what are you gonna do? You don't choose the family that you're born into. But for you guys who get shit on by your local bully, why do you care? Did you want to be liked by this guy? Not really. Hate only matters if it comes from people you care about. And I don't give a fuck about any of these people. Guys, I slept 9.5 hours last night. I slept like a baby. I had sex for 2 hours last night. Consensual, by the way. And it was fucking fantastic. And I'm gonna just keep doing my own thing. I'm gonna show you why this shit don't bother me none even more. Let's go even further. Why don't we go even further? Let's pull up my YouTube analytics, right? Because you see all these people, you see how much they're talking shit. Let's look at this. So here's my YouTube analytics. So far this month, I've made $48,000 talking about gotcha and drama slop. It's been fucking fantastic. Let's go even further. Do you guys want to guess how many subscribers I lost since all this shit started happening on Twitter? Oh yeah, fucking 0. I gained 2.5 thousand since fucking yesterday. It doesn't fucking matter. Oh, let's pull up my Twitch tracker. Let's pull it up. So, do you know how many followers I lost yesterday? None. I gained 35 because none of these people who are going after me fucking matter. They don't fucking matter. They've never mattered. They're trying to give you the illusion that they matter, and they just don't. These people are willing to lie and manipulate and distort the truth in any way to fit their narrative that makes them look like a better person, because me, in the process of saying, hey guys, I think we should support our troops, and hey guys, I think terrorism is bad, which, by the way, that's what started all this. I'm proud that me saying that terrorism is bad and support our troops has caused me this much shit. And this goes to show the state of the internet in 2025, where even harmless comments like that can give you this much shit. I don't care. I never cared. It's gonna affect me 0. Hey guys, type 1 if you don't give a fuck about any of this shit going on.
Eggy bonk.
Nobody fucking cares. Nobody who matters cares. These people can just keep screaming at me into the echo chamber. The reality is, I've never done anything wrong. And if I did, then sure, it would probably affect me. But the reality is, I know I've been a good-ass dude for a very long time, and I'll continue to be a good-ass dude. And you know what's crazy? The longer you guys stick with me, the more you'll realize how, despite everyone on the internet attempting to paint me as this psychotic, sociopathic supervillain, I will always remain headstrong. It doesn't matter. I will not let these people stop me. I want to remind you of all of the people in the past who I've exposed as snakes who were trying to paint me as a fucking psychotic individual. Atsu took his ass down. Enviosity took his ass down. Soul took his ass down. Yelan Slave Tao took his ass down. B-Mao took his ass down. And the list will continue to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And I'm probably forgetting a lot of people. But every single time these people come at me, and every single time they will fail, it doesn't matter. I will continue to be live every single day. I might take a day off in the next upcoming days because I do really just want to sink my teeth into oblivion. But I'm going nowhere. These people don't affect me, so I don't want you guys to worry about me. And I do want to say to all you guys who've been liking my videos, subscribing to my YouTube, and most importantly, going to my Twitter and leaving comments and liking the other comments and supporting me, I appreciate the fuck out of you guys. It's just another day of a bunch of dumbasses coming at me for some shit that I didn't do. And this one is legitimately I didn't do. What, you're gonna go after me for my bloodline? Just wait till you hear what my grandfather taught his dog to do. Let me tell you, man, that's also, I mean, that shit was wild. Bro, legit, I had a grandpa who taught his dog how to bark only at black people whenever my grandpa would say the hard R. So if you want to be angry, I mean, I guess I'm racist now too, I guess. If you want to hold a man accountable for what their fucking parents do, like, what the fuck? That's like y'all trying to guilt my fucking lineage for being slave owners. Like, what, is that my problem too? Like, just wait till you hear that my favorite character in an anime is a serial killer. Fucking Thorfinn from Vinland Saga. Yeah, like, just, man, like, what the fuck? Like, why are you going after me, man? Why the fuck you going after me? Anyways, don't matter a bit to me. I don't give a fuck. They'll keep yelling. I'll keep streaming. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace, boys. Great. Guys, I'll say it, man. I still, despite what Hassan wants me to say, I still think terrorism is bad. Yep, I do. I do. I think terrorism is very, very, very bad. Hey, Tech, serious question. Where can I find an account manager? How much would it cost? I'll be real. Don't know. I fired all of them except for one. What's the context behind this tweet? Which one? Oh, this one? Mr. Pokey has proven me that deep within his heart, underneath all the gritty and stupid rage baiting, he's a good person. I've unmuted him. Truly a moment for all eggs and villagers to rejoice. Here's more variety content. Well, one, because I've been seeing Mr. Pokey. I've been seeing Mr. Pokey get a lot of shit lately. Like a lot of shit. And I think over the past couple of days, and more so in the past 24 hours, I did just want to support him. Because, you know, obviously, I mean, don't get me wrong. Do I think Mr. Pokey was more so on the wrong side in the Saint drama? Yeah, I actually do. I do think he is more so on the wrong, absolutely. But does that make him a bad person? No, it doesn't. And I've had a lot of things to be bitter and upset at Mr. Pokey for, but the content of his character always comes through. And I'll be real, guys. Mr. Pokey was the first person. Mr. Pokey was the person to reach out to me first when all of this shit blew up. And he said, hey, man, another day, another bullshit. You've been through worse. You'll always get through it. It is what it is. A lot of my content creator associates, friends, have been reaching out to me, and it means a lot. And I don't want to name drop, but you guys can probably tell, but pretty much fucking all of them. I would say the only person who kind of turned their back on me, and that's okay because we weren't even that close, is Sip Steven. That's okay, though. Yeah, Sip Steven considers me so far gone from logic, he won't even have a conversation with me, which is insane. That to me, I will admit, that shocked me. But that being said, we like talked once on stream, and then other than that, I just said, I like Steven because he's gay. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But you guys already know who that is. What does Slay know about logic? Yeah, who knows? But yeah, I mean, who would have guessed? I mean, yeah, I mean, I thought it was weird as fuck. But yeah, it would have been nice if he deemed me appropriate to have a conversation with. But apparently I'm so fucked up in the head that he can't even have a conversation with me. And he asked me specifically to not talk about this on stream, but I'm going to do that anyways, because that shit pissed me the fuck off. Yeah, and if you're not even gonna humor me with the conversation, why would I humor your logic? Yeah, I'm good, man. Pass. Are we playing E33 today? E33 is actually well within the cards. Today is 10. LaRoe is moving out in 2 days. That's gonna fucking suck. That's really gonna fucking suck. I'm really gonna miss LaRoe. But he's moving back in 6 months. But he really wants to go see his family for a long time. I don't really want to get too personal with this because it's his story to tell, not mine. But I mean this genuinely when I say LaRoe is like one of the best people that I know, like in my life. He's been so consistent with me for like nearly 6 years now. But I'll just say it. His family's struggling quite a bit. So much so that he's willing to move down there to help take care of his mother and father and his brothers and sisters. And he's just such a beautiful human being. And to see what he was, because guys, I'll be real, LaRoe's been watching me since he was like 18, I think. I'm not sure how long he's been watching me for. He's been watching me since the beginning. And LaRoe's like 24 now. So yeah, I think it would have been 18 when he started watching me. But after watching me for 3 years, he moved in with me whenever I was going through my divorce. just to like keep me company. And we always played Among Us together for like a year and a half before he moved in. It was great, always great vibes. And I'm not gonna lie, seeing how miserable of a person that Pink made him, that was awful. Yeah, me and LaRoe almost stopped talking due to the shit that Pink was doing to LaRoe, which he's already talked about on his Twitter, which I feel fucking horrible about. But after seeing all that shit and how miserable he was at a point in his life and how lost he felt in his life, to see now that he has a job, a well-paying job, that he's been promoted twice in over the past 3 months, fucking absurd. Like, it blows my mind how proud of him I am. And it blows because I wish I could spend more time with him. But bro just loves video games so much, and I never see him enjoy his life more than when he's just playing video games. Like, dude, during the day, not during the mornings or during the late nights where I can hear him screaming, like legit, hard peaking his mic, playing like games with like his other homies like Ethelo and like J-Spec, my other mods. It just makes me so happy. And I do hope that once LaRoe does move out, I'm hoping I get to see him more in my chat. That would make me happy. But yeah, I love that guy. Nothing but respect for that guy. And it is funny because he's disconnected himself from the content creation scene, and he's never been more edgy. I'm not gonna lie. If you guys were to hear what he called the name of his drug in Schedule 1, Jesus Christ. It's out of fucking control, dude. It is legit out of fucking control. And yeah, LaRoe is moving out. However, Genizad will be moving in this month. And I will admit, I do think not only is that going to be great for me to have another good dude around, not only is that going to be great for Genizad because he'll get the techie, you know, he'll get more viewers because he's living with me. All right, that's just the truth, right? Which is great for him. But also, having another streamer that I can talk to and frequently do content with that has their own audience is fucking amazing. Like, and I'm going to make sure his ass goes to the gym. I'm going to make him sign up at the gym I go to. He's going to go with me every day, and I'm going to make sure he starts eating right. Will you miss LaRoe when he moves out? Yes and no. Yes, because I love the guy. Based Asmon, what's this? 1 second. Yes, because I love the guy, but no, because I know what's right. And I think this is an important step in his life. And when he moves back to Austin, he's not going to live with me. He's going to live 5 minutes near me in an apartment because he's 24, guys, and he's a functioning adult. He has his own money now. He wants to begin his life, and I'll be real, he also didn't feel comfortable bringing ladies back to the house. And so I think he's ready to start fucking. Hold up every day? Yes, Genizad, you'll be going to the gym with me every fucking day. What's this? Based Asmon Gold.
I don't think that you don't need to, like, a generational, like, familial obligation to rape. What? Bro, like, this is, oh my god. I don't even know what to say. That line is nuts. Yes, it is. It's outrageous. I can't even believe this is what's happening. But there it is. Ethan did destroy him. I do think that he has been on a generational crash out ever since the situation with Ethan. I do think so. And he's totally been dialing things up. Been completely going over the line. And I think that the reason why is very obvious. I mean, the debate made him look awful.
Oh, yes, it did.
It made him look absolutely awful.
It made him look idiotic. I wanna describe to you how mentally boomed Hassan is right now. That Hassan got butt fucked so hard by Ethan that now he's like, I gotta get a win. I gotta get a win. I'll go after Tectone's dad. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, okay. Okay. Hey, Hassan. I reached out to Twitch staff personally. Don't worry. I got my dad banned for what he did. You got him, dude. You got him, dude. You got the W. You did it, man. Hey, big dubs. Man, like, this guy is so mentally boomed. He think he got a W because he went after my dad. Like, all right. What good one, dude. You know what's crazy? You went after my dad's sexual assault charges quicker than you did fucking terrorist. Brother, you're still in denial about terrorist. Like, that's what's fucking crazy, bro. It's insane. You know what's even more insane? Let's pull this one up. Man. We actually got quite a bit. Here's what's insane. Hassan going after my dad for being a sex pest after he weaponized the police against women and shared revenge porn. That's a crazy article. Yo, guys, you want to check this shit out? This shit's wild, right? This shit's wild. Anyways, advertise on twitch.com. Check it out, bro. It's great. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of shit, and I'll be real, man. You got a lot of skeletons in your closet. And it don't matter how many OnlyFans girls are gonna sit there and suck your dick. Hey, still makes you a piece of shit, brother. Yeah, sure. You got my dad. Good one. How the fuck's that help your case at all, brother? How's that help your case at all? What's this?
If you look at 95% of the comments, they are against him. Now, on his video, I think that, you know...
What's your opinion on Will Neff? Why hasn't he spoken up about his terrorist-enabling best friend, but was so quick to talk about Asman? I'll be real. If you want me to go in on Will Neff, you are at the wrong stream. Yep, I'm good. I don't feel like sending any negativity his way. I think Will Neff is in a horrific spot. I do. I think he's in a horrific spot where he essentially just has to pretend to be Hassan's friend because that's where a lot of his audience comes from. And, you know, I obviously, to be honest, Will has never been anything but great to me. So I just acknowledge that he's in a very difficult position. And I just don't really want to say anything about him other than I'll just be real, guys. Will Neff is one of the kindest individuals that I've ever met in real life. And if he ever ends up hating me, I'm okay with that. I don't think I'll ever be able to help to hate Will. I don't. Same thing with Carolyn. I think Carolyn's fucking great. They've always been really good to me. And I'm not a guy to turn coat on somebody to get like a boost in clout. I'm just not going to do that. Yeah. No, I think Will's fucking awesome. I just think he's in a very difficult position in life. And that's pretty much it. Yep. Bro, you really think he's pretending? I'll be real. Every time I've ever hung out with Will, he's never talked any type of crazy shit that Hassan does on the daily. So, yeah, do I think he's pretending to be a friend for business opportunities? Sure, why the fuck not? At least that's how my head rationalizes it, but that's just a theory. A streamer theory. Anyways, I probably read that on 4chan. Hamas Diddy Milkers in chat, mad as fuck. Great, man. Yeah, and I understand that Hassan was in a very emotional state because his best friend, Diddy, was on trial the other day. So he's also very emotionally volatile, so yeah. Also, guys, I want to make this very clear. Hassan raising money for charity doesn't mean shit if he's not going to donate his own money because all he's doing is getting a tax return. So, just being real. Like, him raising money does nothing. He is not a good person. He is doing that to get a tax write-off at all. Hope this helps. Woo-wah game today. I actually was considering playing Wuthering Waves today. I was. But let me continue watching this clip.
More people support him. But let's look at all the views together. There is an overwhelming consensus that it did not make him look good. I ordered a Tempur-Pedic mattress top.
I also like how people said that I brought my dad into this. I was just bringing him up as an example. I brought up my father. I brought up my brothers. I've brought up the soldiers in general. And there's like, oh, well, Tectone brought his own dad into this. My bad. Hey, man, I didn't know this shit either. I knew like a very small image, a very small snapshot from 14 years ago. What do you want me to do, man? Anyways, I don't give a fuck. Your dad is like the LeBron of rape. Dude, I saw that shit on Twitter. I saw people saying that. Your dad's the LeBron of rape. Bro, that one killed me. I'm not gonna lie. I know that you're like trying to like, oh, dude, this will make him really mad. I think it's funny as fuck, to be honest. Like to say some crazy ass shit. Like, I'm imagining the highlight clips. I'm imagining the highlight clips in my head. Going to a Diddy party, going to brothels that end up getting shut down for having minors, his terrorist friends enslaving kids for sexual servitude. Hassan has a pattern I'm convinced he's just projecting onto others at this point. Yeah, I'll be real, man. I think the thing is that Hassan and his whole crew of lackeys think they can bully me. Oh, it doesn't work, guys. It doesn't work. Yep. Legit. It doesn't work. These people, guys, and you guys know, my mental is fucking ridiculous. My mental is ridiculous. You see the gamer subs drama and apparent attempts to boycott? No, I didn't. Even XQC joins in. Let's say XQC is done holding back on Hassan.
Just say it. I think XQC is bad to collab with or be around because Gamba, end of story. Don't make it some like friendship, like he's gotten me, like he's threw me under the rug. Brother, you threw me under the bus so many times. Like, what the fuck you talking about, man? Now go play some fucking song about some guy throwing rockets at fucking ships and whatnot, like civilian ships and whatnot.
Yeah. Oh man. That's insane.
Buddy.
I know.
Buddy,
oh man.
Buddy, now play the clip where they put the music while they're shooting at people and shooting rockets, brother. Now play that shit on blast. We are watching.
Oh man, guys, the terrorist supporter group, they don't like me. Oh man. Man, now I don't get invited to the next Diddy party. Oh, fuck, dude. Shit, dude. Oh man. Pretty sizable VTuber apparently boycotting gamer subs because another VTuber supported the chick that said the racist word. What's this? Due to their association with creators who view strongly in conflict with my own, as well as lack of communication from the company on the issue, I have chosen to end my affiliation with Gamersubs effective immediately. Thank you for your support. This right here is a retarded ass take. And the reason is because this is such a slippery slope. Oh man, this industry of over 1,000 people, one of them did something wrong, so I'm gonna leave. Okay. Have fun playing any game in the future ever. Oh, so you're gonna play this? Well, did you know that one of the developers was a sex pest? Oh, you're gonna watch anime? You're watching Rurouni Kenshin? Oh, did you know the creator is actually a pedophile? Oh, you wanna eat that burger? Did you know the person who made it is a Nazi? Shut the fuck up, bro. Like, shut the fuck. This is such a stupid ass privilege. You know this person's white. I bet money. I bet my life, bro, is white. 100%. They do not give a fuck. They're trying to virtue signal so hard, and I'll be real. If you got a problem with gamer subs, you're just a fucking idiot, bro. Straight up. You are such a pussy. You're trying to moral grandstand so hard, saying, oh, trust me, guys, I'm above all this cringe drama. Brother, you are the drama. You are. Yeah, good luck doing anything ever. Oh, you want to eat meat? You know they kill the cow to do that, right? Shut the fuck up. She's British? Even worse. Jesus Christ. Even worse. Even worse. These people are so fucking stupid, it's insane. Like, it's shocking how fucking dumb these people are. Teggy, we watched the HSR stream. Wait, did that happen? Did that happen? You want to breathe the air? Did you know that many ashes have burned people in it? Exactly, bro. Yeah. Did the HSR thing happen? You seem really upset. I know. I know. HSR is Friday. I will for sure watch the rerun. I'm not waking up early for that shit. Yeah. I'm not waking up early for that shit, bro. Absolutely. Yeah, 100%. No thanks. Like, oh yeah, you want to drink water? You know that like Nazis peed and it evaporated and became water, right? You're still gonna drink that, right? So it's just like, bro, this whole guilty by association shit is insane. Do you guys remember when people went after Rich and they said, oh, because of what Rich, I think it's allegedly did. I don't think any proof ever. I don't know. I'm not keeping up to date. Anyways, when it was alleged what Rich did you see how many people went after everybody in OTK? It's like, brother. It's like, brother. Come on. Come the fuck on. What do you mean there's no season 2? It's coming out later. I can do chips or mashed potatoes. I'll take both. There was never proof, really. Yeah, you know what's crazy? I reached out to Rich, and I still never got a response. I wonder what the fuck's going on with that. I actually am very, very, very curious what the fuck's going on with that. Great. Wait for the discover who made Fanta, bro. Oh, yeah, I know about that one, too. Can you react to this? Is the best video I've ever watched. Well, we got to go to the Daily Scramble. We're about an hour in. Boys, are we all enjoying the stream? What's your favorite Dark Souls boss? Probably Ludwig from Bloodborne. Yeah, or Orphan of Kaz from Bloodborne. Boys, we have gotten over 500 subs on YouTube since we started streaming today. I just want to say thank you so much. I appreciate all y'all being here. If you are new on the Twitch side or the YouTube side, if you guys could do me a favor and just like the stream that you're watching, turn the bell on for all notifications, hitting the subscribe button would help tremendously. And if you also want to watch me on Twitch, press the follow button. And Twitch viewers, if you can go to my YouTube and press that button too, I would appreciate the fuck out of it. But yeah, I hope we're all having a wonderful day. We have some great content that we need to get into. And yeah, it just feels very good. Everything's going. It feels great. So let's get into it. Bro, I'm your viewer for years. It is hard to watch you keep playing Bad Faith. His chat linked your dad. He reacted. You, on the other hand, can't stop talking about him. Okay. So, brother, you realize that he said that I was a bald rapist because of who my father did, for who my father was. I should just drop it. I should just drop it. You're right.
Yo.
You're right. Anyways, I highly recommend you get an education. Highly, highly, highly recommend you get an education. All right, cool. Are you going to let Asmund crash at your place after the bullshit with this house? I know he hired cleaners. I think he should have hired an incinerator because that house needs to be put down, brother. That house needs to be put down. That shit is insane. Okay, it is bad. It is bad. Dun 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 dun. Bum bum ba da da dum ba da. Let's go to the Daily Scramble. Let's get into it, boys. All right, cool. Great video of the production of the best game ever. True. English version of war. I believe I already have this pulled up. But I'll pull it up. You know what? I'm confident that I already have this pulled up. I know it's here somewhere.
Eggy hyper, eggy hyper, eggy hyper.
Yes. We have a lot of bullshit we got to go over. How to run a gotcha. I believe, yeah, we have this pulled up. Ratgy got called again. Yeah, that makes sense. Maggie crying. It's over again. This is 4/12/2025. These are old screenshots. We've seen this. Rest in peace, Asmongold. Twitch streamer Asmongold fell through his ceiling while searching his attic for the source of a foul odor, believed to be a dead animal. Can you imagine if he died because of that? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine if he died because of that? Like, that's like a really, really bad fall. Anyways, I hope he's okay. Has he gone live since then? She got her tongue out on this one. Yeah, nah, that's crazy, bro. Yeah, we don't have to jar that one 100%. You check this anime trailer, you'll like it. Gachi Kayuta, I've already seen this. What's your source? That they made it the fuck up. Black Beacon devs finally respond. Is it too late? Yes. Yo, Pathetic Streamer just destroyed his career forever. Do I want to watch this? What is this?
100K, by the way.
Who is this guy? I remember I linked this. Who is this dude? Does anybody know the name of this guy? Anybody know him? It looks like Mike from PA. Okay, I got no idea who this is. I thought this was about Hassan. I think I mislinked this. Yeah, it's over. Black. React from meme disaster. How a meme determines a career.
Becoming a meme.
Oh, the Hawk Tua girl? I'm down to watch this. Yeah, GTA 6 trailer dropped. We watch this. Toho talks about you. Timestamp 2:52 to 52. Goes on for 8 to 12 minutes. He says he wasn't begging that he says that he wasn't begging that I took it out of context. Brother, I can scroll through the entire conversation. Brother, I can scroll through the whole thing. There is no taken out of context anything. That was the whole context. You indeed were begging. You are the god of beggars, the god of begging. Hold up. There's got to be a way to where I can find this guy's fucking. Why does he got to say shit like why you got to lie, bro? Like you got fucked, man. Like you got fucked. Like what are you talking about? Like bro. What I linked is the full context. There is no taking anything out of context. These are the whole DMs. There's nothing else around it. This is the whole thing. You're messaging me these begs for any opportunity, and I'm not even responding. There is no context missing. There is none. You have begged me for every opportunity. You have begged me for every single react. There is no taking these things out of context. So what the fuck are you talking about? Brother, you were begging. I wasn't even saying a word, and you still continued. So shut the fuck up. You don't get to live in this revisionist history type ordeal that you're trying to push towards your audience. You're full of shit, brother. You are full of shit. Now, do not lie a single other time on stream. You go on stream, you admit that you fucked up, you were lying to your audience, or I'm going to talk about it again. Do not do this shit, brother. This is not a route you want to go down. You are the god of beggars. Lying motherfucker. Dumbass motherfucker. Stupid motherfucker. Jesus. Good God. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm not even going to react to his shit. I'm going to get Itoma to react to his shit. Then I'll react to Itoma's video. That way no residual views go to his channel. Fuck him, bro. Fucking ridiculous. Hey, Itoma, you're my editor now. You are contractually obligated to do so. All right, cool. A third EOS is coming. Oh, yeah. No, Black Beacon's going to be dead very soon. Top tier react content. Top 10 greatest YouTube thumbnails of all time.
Parts of any YouTube video has nothing.
This sounds very interesting. Do I want to watch this? This sounds very, very, very interesting. Limbus Company Sinners playing game.
완벽하네. 오히려 살짝 싱거워. 관리사다리!
Stop making me miss it, bro.
I didn't.
Stop. We're gonna watch this fucking. I love legendary drops. We're gonna watch this fucking. A horror gooner game. Hachishaku. This came out May 1st. Exploration collaboration. Wait, a collectathon hunting adventure. Okay. Oh no! What if she... Guys, you run on ahead. I'll hold her off. I'll hold her off, guys. Bro, I bet you if you beat the game, you can put her ass in a bunny suit. Jesus Christ, bro. Holy fuck. Well, I knew it. I told you guys. I told you you could do it. I told you. Oh my God. Holy fuck, brother. What? Who's gonna run from that? Bro. What if she catches us, dude? I should get this. I really should play this shit. One man's nightmare is another man's dream. The run music was great. Final the Statue Destroyed wasn't so bad. Which was more atmospheric music. Is there a way to fuck the mob? Can you fuck them or no? Like, that's what I like the creator's name. What is it? Oh, Trash Panda? Yeah, that's cute. Can you fuck this thing or no? Bro. That's a good, maybe we should play it. We'll download it. Okay, what's it called? Hachi Shaku? I'll download it, fuck it. Hachi Shaku? I'll get it right now. All right, let's pull it up. Hachi Shaku. Okay. Yeah, give me that. Cool. Yep. Techie, want what? What do I want?
So it's been 5 days since I got my tongue split. My tongue is healing super fast. I'm so happy. I can't wait to have them all out.
We love Cruella's unique look and think that her split tongue really suits her.
So is there any reason to do that unless you're a throat goat? Like, this is purely for sucking dick better, right? Like, am I crazy? I feel like the only reason why you do this if you're a massive fucking whore. Am I crazy here? Great video, John. Let's see it. Bro? You good? Why are you? Okay. Somebody check on Wise or Weiss or we say. How the fuck you say his name? Endhog to a girl? Yeah, I think I've had
Haley
this pulled
Welch,
up.
aka the
Haley Welch,
Hawk to a girl.
aka the Hawk to a girl. Can we agree that Sunny V2 sounds fucking insane? That's not Hawk to a girl. Or that's not Sunny V2, but it sounds very close to him. Guys, back together, the new response from Black Beacon.
What's going on, ladies and
I'm down to watch this. Genshin now requires age verification. So what you're telling me is Genshin Impact just lost 80% of their audience. Yep. 80% gone, boys. They jumping me, they jumping me.
No shot you're meant to win this fight.
It's supposed to be a fucking RPG.
Oh, yeah, hell no. You can't win that. Okay, 100 members, one silver gorilla, hell yeah. Oh, yeah, I like this. I gotta watch this. I gotta watch this. Wait. I gotta watch this. Bro, this guy's a loser. Yeah, I gotta watch this. I need to go watch this.
Hassan retweeting people calling Asmon a...
Yeah, I gotta watch this shit. Saying over Woo Redamon, Pog. I don't know if you watch this. Hasanabi covers Tectone crying like a child. Man, this guy understood the full machination of his father's court case. I can't believe this guy had an emotional reaction. Man, what the fuck? Man, this guy's a loser, dude. These people are not real. They are not real humans, man. They are not real humans. And you know what's crazy? I didn't expect anyone to react any differently. I wasn't expecting any sympathy from these subhuman, sociopathic fucking child predators. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not expecting sympathy from any of them. They're willing to call you anything and everything. And the only thing that you can do is fight fire with fire. I mean, that shit coming from a 45-year-old man, for shame. For shame. But it's great because now that Hassan called me a rapist, I can just call him anything. It doesn't matter. Straight up. And guys, I want to make this very clear. I did not report a single person. Nope. I did not report a single person. I reported 0. None of them. I reported none of them. You want to know why I didn't? Because that's what they want. Now, once again, y'all can do whatever the fuck you want, but I mean this genuinely. Hassan is on a generational crash out right now. And every day that he goes live, he is ruining his reputation every single day. Legit. Hassan, Hitler, Osama bin Laden, Diddy Piker is making himself look worse every single day. It don't matter. We've upgraded from beefing with Frogan to beefing with Hassan. It's a great day. It truly is, man. It's great. We gotta level up. It's big. Remember that Hassan is the guy that advocates for crime rehabilitation, but immediately bring people's loved ones dirty laundry because he wants to get a dunk on them. Yeah, I know, man. Of course. And you know what's crazy? So Hassan wants to get at Asmon, so he tries to go at me. It fails. So then he goes after my dad. It's like, brother, what are you doing? Brother, what are you doing? Like, what is this shit? Like, this guy is such a fucking loser. It's insane. Wua skins be like, from the new character quest. Oh, what's this?
Before she spoke. Did Paimon ruin everything?
Absolutely, you did. Corinna Boatger, I will never be able to hear Paimon's voice ever again and not want my ears to explode. Streamer University, good for them. That looks great. I hope Kaijin has a lot of fun with that. The best gotchism, worst to best gotcha. From worst to best, how to get shafted.
Hi, welcome back. We all know that gacha games are just casinos in disguise, and every gacha...
This sounds like a very fun idea. They won't do it. My boy Redshow got banned for playing ZZZ, and you'll never guess the reason. Plays Zenless Zone 0 first time, gets banned on Twitch for terrorism. What? Real shit? What? I feel like there's like no way, right? Goated opening, is this the new editor? I have been told within this month I will be permanently banned off of Twitch. I hated everything in my life so much, and I failed at so many things that I wanted to do. You are the 5 people you surround yourself with the most. Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I got no idea why he did that, but he was like, yo, Techie, this video's too good to not go on the main channel. And I said, all right, go ahead, man. Upload whatever you want. Twitch is getting exposed. Exposing a $30 million Twitch scam.
30 million.
What? What? Wait, I'm in this?
Nico Lol and Jay Schlatt. That is by all means an impressive list. Can you believe Destiny bound like enough big names in its own right, but there are actually a lot more large personalities that ACR worked with, including Justin Wong, Soda Poppin', Destiny, Boxbox, Gotham Chess, Virtual, Extra Emily, Pay Money Wubby, Lakari, Simply, Tectone, Nico Lol, and Jay Schlatt. That is by all means an impressive list. Can you?
I actually don't think I can talk about that. And I'm not going to say anything else. However, if you want to go watch the video, I will link it. Yeah, if you guys want to watch that, you're more than welcome to. Yeah, I don't think I can talk about that. Techie's trending. Wait, hold up. Finally, the recognition I deserve for being a good ass dude. All right, cool. Yo, yeah. If you guys want to go check this out, leave me a like, leave me a comment, leave me a retweet. Yeah, finally, for being a good ass dude. If we can get some W Tectones, some Hail Tectones on that, it'll drive people fucking nuts. And then even more so, if you can like everybody you see typing Hail Tectone, W Tectone, that will drive them insane. So if you guys can do that, that would be insane. Thank you, boys. Look up Mike from PA approaches Bad Bunny for maximum cringe. I'm good, man. Yeah, that guy looks like way too much of a sex offender for me to want to, look into that dude. Ain't that the guy who was like trying to like send people to kill Asmongold? Yeah, I'm good. I don't really know why I would want to platform that guy on my channel. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. Bro, this thumbnail is so funny. I'm not even gonna lie, that shit is so funny. All right, cool. Oh shit, you switched your Twitter profile picture, looks good? Yeah, bro, I changed it. I think the black and white one that I had was just a little bit too serious. And the emote one was just a little bit dated, so I wanted to spice things up a little bit. And I think this is just a awesome fucking profile picture, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's just goofy enough to be on brand. I feel like it's so funny. He recently threatened Ethan too. Yeah, I'm good, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good. Yep. I've heard of kill him with kindness, but never kill him with likes and hearts. It works. You look much more fat on that image. I don't care. You know what I mean? Here's the thing, guys. For 3 years of my life, I was a fat fuck, so it is what it is. He's entering his villain arc. Guys, do you challenge me to make an 8-minute video on Ziox's hairline? I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, I could do it. I could do it. I could make an 8-minute threat just on... Brother, what? Ziox did what? He's bald? this is very obvious why this is happening. I mean, Ziox is what? 23, 24 years old. And the amount of Genshin Impact that this guy has consumed over the past 4-5 years, I mean, this is only a natural occurrence. I mean, obviously this would have happened. I mean, first of all, he's got a deal with his stupid fucking friend Zajeff. We all know the skeletons in the closet that Zajeff has. I mean, Jesus Christ. Being near that guy, you just like get I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I absolutely could. I absolutely could, but no, I'm good. I'm good. One day, me and Ziox are going to have a gotcha podcast together, man. And we'll finally talk about what happened in TwitchCon 2023. Genshin CC complains about the weapon banner. The FTC is targeting Genshin. What does it mean for the game?
Perhaps some of them believe that it's good to have this type of message for players, which, yeah, that is respectable. However, of course they did this because they want to make sure that they don't get in trouble. The Genshin Impact weapon banner is a scam.
Yeah, and that's after I fixed it. Tattoo idea that would go hard. No, that is fucking nuts. But I want something like, I don't know, like, not tribal, Japanese shoulder tattoos. Like, I'm obviously not gonna get like full-blown weeaboo shit, but I do want something in grayscale. I do. And I do want it to be like more pattern-centric, like maybe some clouds, maybe. But I just really want to get a piece down on my shoulder. Like this shit, I'm not gonna lie, that looks awesome. Like legit, that looks fucking awesome. That looks insane. I love the swirls, man. It looks so cool. But to find a way to like make that more true to me would be dope as fuck. Yeah. Like I don't know, man. I love how it looks. Or even like that's fucking crazy. Hold up. I'm not gonna do tribal tats. I'm not. That being said, I think they look cool. But like this one's fucking sick. But like, it doesn't mean anything to me. I've thought about getting a tattoo to represent some of my mental illnesses, some of them. Only the S tier mental illnesses that I have. Like getting a bunch of eyeballs on my shoulder. But I think this is so fucking sick. I think that shit looks so fucking cool, bro. Like legit. It looks so fucking sick. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I want to commit a really big piece to my this shoulder right here, this shoulder. This one's good. I think it fits you really okay. Well, anyways, I guess you know what? It's whatever. What's Gateo's dad doing in Arizona? Your favorite creator's main channel. Logan Paul somehow gotten more pathetic.
Logan Paul has somehow gotten more pathetic.
What could have possibly happened with Logan? Learn the alphabet with Techie.
A is for
age doesn't matter.
B is for
brain. Oh.
C is for
I'm gonna fucking come. I'm gonna fucking come.
D is for
damn, bro. Can you imagine if her boobs are out? Holy sh.
E is for
I have erectile dysfunction.
F is for
oh fuck, that's deep. Oh.
G is for
I'm gay.
H is for
I don't even want to allude to anything that could spoil stuff, but man, I really want you.
Huh?
I is for
I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna kill myself. So good. I'm gonna kill myself.
J is for
Jarvis. Enhance. Okay, dude. Okay. Holy shit.
K is for
oh my god.
K L is for
I love lesbians personally.
M is for
Mr. Pokey. Fuck me in my
N is for
fucking
O.
Holy shit! Jesus! I thought I said it. Jesus Christ! Oiled up Jangly!
P is for
Pigger.
Q is for R is for
that cute?
Lips that grip.
S is for
Sugar Daddy Mahoyo.
T is for
They're back!
U is for V is for
I just lost my virginity to Mahoyo's massive fat cock.
W
I look so fat there.
is for
I just lost my
Holy
virginity
fuck.
to Mahoyo's
I look so fat, it's crazy.
massive fat cock.
W is for
What the fuck?
Y is for
I feel like the male loneliness epidemic is like an all-time high because nobody values their self-worth and nobody ever thinks that they're good enough. Nobody thinks that they're different, but to be honest, to me, you are my special. Thanks for getting me copyright struck, you dick.
Z is for
Fat M-tashed.
A.
I don't know how long that took you, but that was fucking hilarious, man. I appreciate that. Aslan sees about AP Beta, Jump, Zany.exe. I'll wait for the road killer. These lines of video games are what I live for. The meaning of my life isn't something I should spend my time on. It's more about how I was able to affect others. So for me, you, or anyone, just something existing gives our lives meaning, Pog. Please add this emote. Is this XDX? DDX? Sure, man. You got it, dude. If you really want that, sure, man, go ahead. Have you seen this? Have I seen what? RAR. What? Okay. Well, good for him, man. I hope he's having fun. Taking start of the trend. Other streamers are now looking into YouTube exclusive content. Time and coincidence instead of something better. Yeah, you're welcome, man. $435 for a 5-star is fucking insane. In case people forget this happened. Hassan Diddy Osama bin Laden Adolf Piker said, I would love to hang in Diddy Ciroc entourage and trickle down bang anything thrown his way. Is this the guy? Is this the guy who's trying to give me life advice? I guess so. Indie Cross, great animation. NYC Cop Whistleblower. You can download and play this today for tomorrow's launch. Is tomorrow the launch of Ethereum Restart? I don't think so. Oh, Ethereum May 8th. It's for the beta or what? Final beta? Yeah, I like I got a sponsor for this. And yeah, I'm for sure gonna do that. So yeah. I guess we're playing Ethereum Restart tomorrow. That sounds fucking sick. Curry Ringy channel. Tectone is done.
Evidence if you did it or not.
This 6,000 subscriber YouTuber is talking about how I'm a criminal because my father's a criminal. These people are so desperate for views, it's fucking insane. And they slid that. This fucking loser slid that in my daily scramble 5 minutes ago because he knew it wouldn't be unmoderated. As an attempt to get a dunk. I'll be real, man. If you think you're going to make anybody in my chat think that criminality is transmitted via blood, you're just retarded, brother. Jesus. Like, what? What's this? Skyrim Brain Rot. We have this pulled up. Thick Zany Bug. What's this? She ain't thick, she just wide. Traditional Men, already done and play. Life-size Tifa sex doll. Should I get it to be a cool stream prop? Just for fun?
Brother, may I have some bubble?
No.
I am starving, brother.
As are we, brother. Do you know nothing of the Great Famine? Are you blind to the injustice and cruelty of this world?
That is really gay. Anyways, love Jeff the Shark, though. Open letter from a 2-year rare leftist viewer. Okay. Sure, man. Okay. Hello, Techie. I know this is long, but I want to shed some light on the terrorism is bad statement. There's a TLDR in the end if it's too long for you. I want to preface this by saying that I'm a left-leaning libtard, probably one of the few in your community, which is kind of insane since your community is very centralist-pilled. Is it? Okay. But hey, if you pulled someone like me, you must be doing something good as a streamer. The terrorist bad sentiment, while I do agree, is actually very complex than you think. Okay. Sure. I'll read this. If you dig deep in history, terrorist groups are born from different social, political, and economic factors, often rooted in perceived grievances, usually due to the desire for political change or freedom. Okay. Well, they're killing innocent civilians, so yeah, no, I'm good, man. And that's like not a byproduct. Like that's their objective is to like kill innocent civilians. So yeah, no, I'm good, man. Yeah, I hope that makes sense though. Yeah, I think that's bad. I do think that that's bad. What is this, Jesus?
One gorilla. Come to think of it, that's basically friendly fire because...
I cannot believe Nami said that. I cannot believe Nami said that. You missed the Content Cop post? Yeah, I saw it. There's like another guy, like Content Cop iDubbbz. Like some guy goes in on iDubbbz.
Malpractice.
For an hour and a
Otherwise
half.
known.
Dude, this thing's actually blowing the fuck up. Can you react? This is the best video I've ever watched. Content Cop iDubbbz. This is an hour and a half. But it does look like it could be pretty interesting. It's so fucking good. Really? I wonder if I'm in it. I wonder if I'm in it. Damn, bro, this is a high quality fucking video, man. Jesus, bro. Can you multi-stream? Just don't leave Twitch, please. Yeah, guys, once again, I don't think that I'll ever leave Twitch. I think I will be forcefully banned, to be completely honest. Other than that, yeah, we'll see. I kind of thought over my stance on leaving Twitch because of the horrific shit that's going on with like the political space. I think that's just an L. I do. I think it's kind of an L take. I do think it's an L fucking take. But I do think that Twitch will be changing soon. So I think it's going to be fine either way. But yeah, no, I plan on staying on both. Don't worry. Don't worry, guys. Yeah, I was just very emotional that day. It is what it is. Do you miss your life in 2020? Oh, fuck no. Absolutely not, bro. I would say now is definitely the time where I acknowledge this is definitely the best time frame of my life. 100%. I got way too many good people, way too many good friends. My career's going great. I don't have to worry about money anymore, which is fantastic. By the way, if you are new here, if you can press the subscribe button on YouTube, that would help tremendously. If you could just hit the subscribe button on YouTube, that would help fucking tremendously. We've gained over 700 new subs since the beginning of the stream. Just give me a second, press subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications. It would be fucking amazing. Thank you so much. Please react to the NYC cop video. All right, we have a lot of things to go over now. Jesus. There is a lot of red bars to tackle. There is. There is a lot to talk about. XUC talked about you again.
Like my entire...
XUC talks about Tectone. Says his energy is different than that of an Asmongold. What's this?
And I lost my entire account was like, bro, like, and I lost my entire account was like, bro, I think I have like fucking like 5 silver left on my account. I don't mind Asmon. I just kind of hate people like Cuck Tectone who's doing it right now because it's trendy. Yeah, I mean, true, but like there are a lot of intangibles in life that just happen, and you don't really know it's happening, right? Tectone, in my opinion, a lot of his like dumbassery gets weeded out just because of like people kind of feel his energy. It's not the same as like Asmon's, whatever. So it doesn't matter. Yo, is there like a... Guys, why is my game's been doing this lately?
I don't know what the fuck he's even saying. I don't... I didn't understand a word out of that. But true XQCW. Yeah, I got no idea what the fuck any of that was. I have no idea what the fuck was just said. Asmon shows less emotions, what I got from it. Oh, okay. You should do a zombie roll with the boys in Black Ops Zombies. The last time I played zombies was Kindertoten, which is World at War. I was never really a fan of like Black Ops 2 zombies or any of that shit. I don't remember any of that shit. Bro needs new microphone. No, I think bro's speaking in moon runes, man. Bro's speaking in moon runes. He's saying you are not Asmongold. You both have different energy. All I heard was right now is the popular time to hate on Tectone. And it's an intangible on why that is. And I'm different than Asmongold because we're both different types of dumbasses. Which I'm gonna take that as a W. Yeah, and even if he was attempting to shit on me, I don't care. I think XQC is a great streamer. That was 2 days ago, Tectone. Oh, okay, great. Here's what he said.
What's that called again? The plank of...
What was that?
Plank of what? The theory you were talking about. The planks of what?
No, it's the ship of Theseus.
Ship of Theseus, thank you. I'll have to look that up.
Hey, I did pretty good. Hey, 30-39 on my second game of controller. I'm doing pretty good, no?
I really got no idea what he's saying. What's this? Dan, someone drops a banger Hassan Diddy meme. Hassan goes to a Diddy party.
What? Are you denying going to a Diddy party? Of course I'm denying. This didn't happen. What are you talking about? Think. I walked into this like back like sphere Epcot looking thing in the back of like the house that P. Diddy was renting for his and was throwing after parties at Coachella, and they were playing like these crazy things for people who are high. Not me, of course. I had only eaten portobello mushrooms, and one of the images that they were playing was like this little girl, this like supposedly attractive, very young girl.
Ain't that where they fuck kids? What do you think he did there? I have no idea. I haven't looked into it. But yeah, I do hear that's what they do there, but I have no idea. I haven't looked into. I haven't looked into it.
Like opening up a Christmas gift.
Yeah, no idea.
What's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
Oh my God, I did.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. Man, oh man, oh man. Why did you think your ex pick? I don't know, I thought it was funny. Yeah, I thought it was cool. Honestly, that's a shit move from you, Tectone, as a longtime fan. What do they do? I'm getting this job one way or another. Transsexual, Black, Caribbean, religion, Jewish, bisexual, disability, yes. You'll get him, man. Yep. Bro is the god of diversity hires. All right, cool. Let's go through fucking everything. We have a lot of red bars to get through. So let's take them down bit by bit. Let's take them down bit by bit, dude. Bit by bit. We're going to save the powder document to read in case Cinder puts out a follow-up statement. We're going to wait. We'll wait to see if they put out a follow-up, and then we'll go over that. All right, great. Okay. This one, I don't think, yeah, I can't talk about this one. We can probably go over Paimon's VA. Is this one long enough to get a deal? No, it's not. I'm sure Hero Hey make a video on that. I'll react to that. The deserve end of Hawk to a girl. 10 greatest thumbnails of all time. Worst gacha update ever made. Hassan Piker just ruined his life. Music Scramble room review today, right? Bro, yeah, I mean, you guys, you gotta understand, there's a lot of shit we gotta do today. There's a lot of shit. There's a lot of shit. Bro's worse than As when it comes to tabs. No, I'm fucking not. There's just a lot of shit we gotta get through, and I'm trying my fucking best. Okay? I'm trying my fucking best. I think Hero Hey already made a video about that already. Let's see here. Is that about the Civil War one? Hero Hey. Is it Paimon's VA is still angrier than ever? Paimon's VA just got called out and humiliated?
Welcome back, guys. Thank you for tuning.
Yes, it is. Amazing. Okay, cool. We have so many to watch. We need to start the attack on the red bars. Soldiers, rise up. We got a lot to talk about. Oh, here we go. What is this? Everyone needs to see this. Everyone needs to see what?
Hassan retweeting people calling Asmon a mom-murdering cockroach farmer and pro-Israel streamer.
Yeah, free speech defenders. Oh, it's from Hassan's community? Oh, okay. All right. To the surprise of nobody. Man, look at that, guys. Hassan's community is accusing another person of being a criminal. Isn't that great? You know, every now and then they'll get one. But 99.9% of the time, man, do they miss over and over and over again. Pro-Israel streamer Asmon Gold misinforms his mentally impressionable audience on the meaning of material support in order to build consensus for further restricting freedom of speech on the internet. Yeah, I'm gonna be real, man. I feel like if you think Asmon Gold's a bad person, I feel like you're just uninformed, and I think you're fucking dumb, man. Straight up.
What is this here? Free speech defenders, when you say anything that isn't a slur. Pro-Israel streamer Asmongold misinforms about the meaning of material support. It's not a question whether it's material support or not. I'm going to give you one group of people who thinks that Hassan's stream is material support.
Creating content that...
Yeah, I'm going to be real. So the problem is that Asmongold lives in reality, right? He lives here on planet Earth. And when he talks about the definitions of things, he uses the legally approved and factual definition of words. Whereas people in Hassan's sphere, they just like to make up the meanings of words and pretend that they mean something else. Like, I'll be real, like, that community's been misusing the word Zionist for tens of thousands of years. It truly is insane. The depths of their retardation gets deeper and deeper and deeper every day.
glorifies a terrorist organization is material support for the DOJ.
Oh, you want to see a Houthi musical?
Sure. I know they're singing, but I'm seeing just guns and shit. This isn't a music video, Hassan.
We think the Houthis, Ansar Allah, is...
You know what Hassan screams to me? Hassan, his whole aura is like 12-year-old sixth grader who discovered 4chan for the first time, and he thinks he's really cool because he's watching people like shove scissors up their dicks and glass jars up their ass, and he wants to show it to all of his other friends. But guys, look at this really edgy shit that I look at, bro. Man, bro. Look, bro, look at this. Look at this. Hey, guys, I think the terrorists are pretty cool, actually. Yeah, I think they're pretty cool. I don't know, dude. Yeah, I just feel like everybody else in the world is wrong. It's so embarrassing, bro.
Hassan?
We think the Houthis, Ansar Allah, is doing what Luffy would do. We love you too, man.
I love you. I love you so much.
I believe what the Houthis are doing is a good thing. 10 toes fucking down.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real, bro. I don't know who was getting fucked when Hassan went to that Diddy party, but I do know who was getting fucked when Hassan debated Ethan, and that was Hassan's mental. To say this shit and mean it is insane. And I'll be real, hey guys, I'm gonna say it, guys. I think terrorists are bad. I know, I do. I think terrorists are bad.
Let's give him a peace prize. Let's give him a peace prize.
I think they deserve it.
Yes, absolutely.
Why not just admit that you're careless sometimes too to his fans? It made you look
well,
like...
it's not that he's careless. That's what he believes.
I have no problem with the Houthis. Yeah, because I don't. What do you mean?
Yeah, okay, there it is.
If you think I'm...
Guys, I want to remind you that the Houthis have killed hundreds of civilians. I believe, chat, correct me if I'm wrong, is there also like mass bombings happening right now on innocent civilians that are being orchestrated by the Houthis? Am I crazy here? I don't want to accidentally get educated here. But yeah, no, this shit is fucking nuts. 330,000? What? Airport last week? Yep. Jesus.
I'm a terrorism supporter for that reason, then yeah, I'm a fucking terrorism supporter. What are you talking?
Okay, well, there it is. You're getting so fixated on the term material. Nobody's debating about the word support, are they? And then here we go. At the first draft of the tweet, I was originally going to introduce Asmongold as mom murdering cockroach. So Hassan retweeted somebody.
Why would you retweet and signal boost someone who's accusing Asmongold of killing their mother? Guys, where are we at in 2025 where we are so mentally boomed that we're willing to retweet something about one of the most traumatic moments in another person's fucking life just because Ethan Klein butt-fucked Hassan live on stream, that we're willing to forego our humanity and attempt to score a W over a person who's not even involved by bringing up their deceased mother? I mean this genuinely. This shit with Hassan, it's not about politics. It's that he is one of, if not the worst person on this entire platform. And it is fucking, it's despicable. How is this not bannable? I don't know. I truly don't. I mean, clearly Twitch is in firm support of their golden boy Hasanabi. It is fucking, it's insane.
Who, in the follow-up tweet, said that I was a mom-murdering cockroach farmer. And people think that he's not crashing out.
Just for context, this is not the single time
No, like, this is a general crash. This is a generational crash out by Hassan. Ever since Ethan Klein beat, victimized, and conquered his ass on stream as a guy who's there for goofs and gaffes to completely obliterate a guy who fancies himself a debater, every single time that he goes live, it's a punishment to him. It is. It truly is a punishment because he's going to expose slowly and surely to everybody outside of his audience that he is the world's biggest piece of shit on this platform. Absolutely. Yes, he is. Abso-fucking-lutely. And I'm sure at this point he's trying to get banned so he won't have to finish the context nukes. Guys, I want to remind you, the context nuke was an hour and a half. He was pausing it, making up excuses for an additional 8 hours on that react because he knew it was true and it made him look so fucking bad.
Hassan retweeted this account. He signal boosted it more than a dozen times just in the last couple of weeks. I personally keep track of Asmongold's mentions on Twitter.
I want to remind you guys that Hassan is 45 years old, acting like a 12-year-old middle school kid. Like, you know, like with his mental, I'm surprised that Diddy probably invited Hassan to that party that he attended because he thought he was a minor. So maybe that's why he was there.
And as you...
What the fuck is this image?
You might suspect I read the worst shit imaginable.
Hasmongold's dad thinks he's become a repulsive Nazi and he killed his mom by making her live in his garbage, and we consider him to be among our ruling class. Bro, what the fuck? Why are we retweeting Jake Chinatown? This guy is full of shit, man. This guy's legit just a 4chan schizo who bots his own post. Like, what the fuck?
Imaginable. And I'm always surprised how these tweets get so much traction. Then I realized Hassan himself is signal boosting them like crazy.
I don't find it to be, like, personally offensive that, like, a random Twitter retard is doing this. The problem is...
The 45 thing is fake? Oh, yeah, I know. It's just because he calls Dan old all the time. He calls Dan 60, so I'm going to just keep calling Hassan 45. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. I think it's funny as fuck. This guy's 45, by the way.
Is that you have Hassan who's signal boosting them. Just don't support terrorists.
I
That's
know.
it. This is on his Twitter account. You can see it's his Twitter account. Promoting poorest nation on earth, and they still find time to make music videos. Promoting a literal terrorist propaganda.
Before anyone says anything.
Guys, I want to remind you that we are now our parents. Well, hopefully not me. Gulp. We are at the age where we're watching the news and we see the shit that's been happening and we're getting outraged over this. But now it finally makes sense. There is literally a guy who goes live every single day and promotes terrorist propaganda every day who's gone to a party with P. Diddy, a known serial sex offender on minors. A guy who has called the police on his ex-girlfriends just to harass them. A guy whose uncle is a sex pest. A guy whose father paid for the freeing of a man who orchestrated the terrorist attacks on October 7th. and the internet thinks he's a good guy. That's what's crazy. Hamas, Diddy, Osama bin Laden, Adolf Piker is revered as a hero. This is how out of touch the world has become. It is fucking psychotic.
Anything. I don't want YouTube up my ass, but the video literally has the Hootis doing their infamous
and this man is pushing 50.
Piece reenactment.
It's a music video. Yeah, it's right here. It's in plain English. It's in plain sight. How's he not banned? I don't know. I'm going to be honest to you. I legitimately do not know. I don't know how you can promote literal terrorist propaganda and nothing happens. It's insane.
Guys, you can promote terrorist propaganda, but you can't call a fat bitch fat. Let's just think of the state of Twitch in 2025. Am I going crazy here? Like, comment, subscribe. Great. Read Grok's response to that original tweet. I will later. However, that was a great video. 2.5 minutes stretched to 10 minutes. Goated fucking streamer. With clear obscure. Hassan was on live shit talking your dad yesterday too without pulling up any info. No, I mean generally, he can shit on my dad. You know, I feel like the internet has a right to shit on my dad. You know, like I think they do. I'm gonna be real. I just feel like it's kind of goofy that people are trying to hold me accountable for what my family's done. I think that's ridiculous. You know what I mean? They're trying to draw parallels that just don't exist. And one day, justice will come. But if anybody's upset at my dad, I mean, you're more than right. What the hell? I'm not going to stop you. What the fuck? You know, like, go, please. I invite shit on him. Absolutely. I'll be real. I mean, I lost fucking hella respect for him as well. Yep. Anyways, let's keep going. So I heard the Black Dev Beacon devs responded. I looked a little bit into that, but I am curious. Is there a way to fix it at this point?
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video by yours truly. So about last night, I think around like 12 a.m., which is usually when CN Gotcha companies drop their news, Black Beacon put out an official apology that didn't just come from the development team, but actually 2 different publishers, the global and CN publishers, as well as the developer combined, all put their endorsement into this apology letter, which I think is quite fascinating and reveals a bit of news if we take it at face value. And it honestly,
the problem is that apologies like this that only come after severe backlash and not like frame one, like usually disingenuous, and they're only usually doing it because they think that they fucking have to. So that's why, for me, I think it's a little bit too late.
Makes a lot of sense when you look at this stuff. So I'm willing to buy what they put out. There's no reason not to. If you go and do your due diligence, these companies are, in fact, behind the developer. So it makes sense. Anyways, my goal here is to just break down what they said, explain it in layman's terms, and then share my thoughts on this whole situation, taking into consideration the community sentiments, the people who are coming back to the game, the people who are not giving it a second chance, people who are on the fence. I just want to share my thoughts in a very rational manner, as I always strive to do, so that you guys can kind of see from an adult perspective how this all looks. Let's go ahead and get into it. All right, dear Seers, we want to begin, all right, that's important, with a sincere acknowledgement that your voices have been heard, and we take your feedback seriously. All right, that's a good start. It really is. Off the rip, let me let you know, we heard you, and we acknowledge it. Following the launch of Black Beacon...
We were talking to you for quite a bit, so why did it take you so long to hear it? Because we were yapping away for a long time, so what changed, brother?
China on April 28th. Oh, so that was the date. So it came out April 10th in global. It came out in China over 2 weeks ago. Okay, damn. Or over 2 weeks later. Okay. We received strong feedback from our global community regarding differences in compensation between regions. That's such a funny ass PR way to put it, bro. Strong feedback. All I think about is those middle fingers in the announcement section of their Discord on every post that they upload, bro. We understand your frustration, and we deeply regret that the confusion and concern this has caused. Black Beacon...
I don't think it caused any confusion, man. I think it caused absolute clarity.
...is developed by Ming Zhao Studio. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. So that's the developer, Ming Zhao Studio, and published separately. Very important information right here. Across regions. by Glowho for the global service. Let's stop right here. If this is to be taken as factual, then these would be the guys who have fucked you. It would be Glowho.
Okay.
And Tian City for China. Tian City would be the Chinese publisher that actually gave China the 5-star selector, the 20 limited pools, so on and so forth. Due to this structure, each region addressed its launch independently. Now, I find this funny because they 100% are snitching on the global publisher team. While the circumstances and
the reason why I don't really buy into this is because publishers have to get the okay from all parties involved before they push anything. Like, there's so many different like ladders they have to go through before they can push anything to live, to where I just feel like this is completely disingenuous.
responses may have deferred, we recognize that the significant rewards issued during the China server launch caused many global players to feel a sense of relative deprivation and disappointment. That was never our intention, and we take these concerns seriously. This is actually really good because they're just outright owning it. Now, again, I do think they were put in a predicament where they don't have the choice. They can't strong arm because, like I told you, they ain't got the juice like that. They just simply don't. You know what I mean? Hoyoverse can strong arm because they have already grabbed their community comfortably by the balls and convinced them that they're beating their meats and giving them blowjobs when they're not. Yeah, hell of an analogy there, but I think you get what I mean. We want to be clear. This is not an attempt to shift responsibility. I'm gonna be honest. The minute you laid out the information that Glowho is the global service and Tian City is the China publisher, you did that. You shifted the responsibility because it all points in one direction. At
Absolutely, that's
if
fair.
Global publisher Glowho is in charge of.
Yeah, and I don't believe this. I think this is completely disingenuous. I think this is manipulative language. I think these BBC devs, I think they're fucking scum, straight up.
Dishing out the rewards.
I'll be real. I don't know why anybody would play this shit when Ethereum restart's coming out so soon. Fuck them. Like, straight up, fuck them. Hell nah. They are doing anything in their power to make it seem like, oh, we didn't know. Yes, you fucking did. Like, you think the publishers don't need to get the okay? Like, shut the fuck up.
Handling the communication and being that middleman for feedback between the consumer and developer, then they are 1,000,000,000% responsible for all of this shit because we are taking this as disparity in social classes.
Absolutely.
China and the rest of the goddamn world. When in reality, it's an incompetent Glowho publisher. In my eyes, this is absolutely a shift in responsibility. If I were them, I'd shift the responsibility too. Especially if Glowho agreed to it. I would shift the shit out of that responsibility.
Yeah, because absolutely. Like, I mean, anybody wants a scapegoat, but that's being said, it's still just completely disingenuous, but it is the proper play.
To make sure that people don't think that the developer as well as the Chinese publisher are looking at us like second-class citizens, basically.
Absolutely, 100%. Fuck
It's
that.
a moment for us to learn and do better. To be honest, though, guys, it's entire. This is probably the best fucking excuse they could have possibly have come up with to completely push and wash aside the thought of us being
lie
treated
to me,
like second-class
BBC.
citizens. I can't think of a better
Lie
excuse.
to me.
I
Tell
really
me
can't.
sweet
Look,
lies.
I don't really care. I'm really more so concerned with the action and result of what's happening right now before us.
It's just
Having said that,
business.
all three parties, Mingzhou, Glowho, and Tian City, have discussed this matter thoroughly and reached a shared agreement on the following points. Global compensation alignment. I don't have to read all of this. All I'm going to tell you is they're saying all of us came together and said, yes, this needs to happen. And what they ended up doing is they said, we're going to give Global the exact same thing that we gave China. Then they laid this shit out down here to show you the compensation differences in a fine print with factual data saying this was the difference between the China and Global. Global's now going to get that. This was the difference between the remaining things, the 5-star permanent character selection. We're going to give them exactly everything that China got and maybe even more, because what I'm looking at is Global server got more Aurelium, it got more fruits, but that's because I think it was out for 2 weeks and 4 days. So any discrepancy you see between Global and CN isn't actually like Global getting taken care of more. It's really more so, I would say, Global being out longer. But this 100% was one of the most important things to consider. And now they're making it an equivalent exchange between both sides of the hemisphere. They added more on top of this. By the way, it is available. By the time that you see this video, it is available for you to log into Black Beacon to get this stuff right now.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Not telling you need to. Just land.
And I'll be real, like, even if I could, I wouldn't, because they still don't have a fucking PC client. But second of all, if they've done this once, guys, they're gonna do it again. They are. If they've done it once, they're gonna do it again. And I think this shit is crazy.
And that information out. On top of that, they said gratitude reward.
Like, it's one thing to give your players lackluster rewards. It's another thing to give your players lackluster rewards on one server and then great rewards on another. And to even humor the sentiment of, we hear you, we can't believe you didn't like it. Bitch, how the fuck did you think I was going to want that shit regardless? Somebody okayed that shit. Absolutely not.
As a gesture of sincere appreciation for your continued patience and support, all players across regions will receive additional rewards in addition to compensation above. This is going to be lost time key times 5 and time seeking key times 5. That's 5 standards, 5 limited pulls. So they gave 5 of both of them on top of a 5-star selector and 20 limited banner pulls. So in total, you got 25 limited banner pulls. Immediate too, like no questions asked. That's actually substantial, guys. I'm gonna be honest, especially with a game with a monetization model as free to play friendly as theirs. Being objective here. Now, you have until May 6th, which is today, till May 30th to claim those rewards. That's a lot of time. It's not like 2 days or 3 days like they did apparently with the very
Gotcha game companies cannot afford to fuck up like this anymore in 2025 due to the fact that the competition in mass is harder than it's ever been. Genshin, Zenless, Honkai, Honkai Back Third, Wuthering Waves, Limbus, Wizardry, fuck it, Naruto Mobile, Ananta, Arknights Enfield, Etheria Restart, Azure Stellar. Like, there is no room for error because if one of these companies fucks up, they'll just play something else. And so these misplays simply cannot happen.
very first time they
Absolutely
fucked up,
not, because they will go somewhere else.
2 days later. Yeah, I think they learned their lesson on that one too, because you got plenty of time there. Let's continue on. Cross-regional coordination, stronger publishing collaboration. All right. So all 3 parties have agreed to share communication protocol across publishing partners to prevent a similar misalignment in the future. To prevent the fuck up again, they're now all in synchronization. Well, be honest, I feel like that should. I mean, I'm not gonna say the obvious. We all know that should have been the get-go. But
Absolutely.
who knows, boys? Companies are a conglomerate of a plethora of suits. That's the best way to put it. Then you have the developer who's just,
And also, if they were to fuck up to where they weren't all on the same page at the beginning, I just deem them as incompetent, and the gross amount of negligence they've shown towards their players is appalling.
It's like in the lab cooking the whole time, right? Maybe they're amateurs, maybe they're not. I'm not sure. Faster response and communication. We recognize that our initial response took too long. To address this, we are establishing a dedicated team focused on improving the speed and clarity of official updates moving forward. Looking forward, we appreciate your continued support. We know the situation is shaken trust, and we don't take that lightly. Trust is not restored through words alone, but through consistent action. It's a hell of apology. Good PR guy. We're committed to transparency, cross-region fairness, and creating a more unified experience for seers around the world. Thank you for holding us accountable. I'm gonna be honest, boys. This is a W fucking apology. It is. This is a W apology. Okay, so now I want to share my honest thoughts on the whole situation. Firstly, the publisher for Global, Glowho, completely shit the bed in a way that is kind of like irreparable for a lot of people. They aren't just looking at Glowho, right? Now, in a rational sense, you can look at business and go, that's their fault. But the consumer, the public, the masses, they're just going to say Black Beacon bad and move on.
Yeah, true.
But there's also a lot of people in this space that go, hey, man, you know what? That was a good apology. I believe in second chances, and they're going to continue playing your game. Now, what I personally think is that you guys just let the mask slip a bit. And I'm a firm believer that all gacha companies, if you remove the mask, you all look the same.
Yeah.
I think you guys, some of you do a better job with hiding it. Some of you are a bit more tactful, a bit more cunning with convincing the public that you're different.
I think Limbus Company removes the mask, and they're just a little silly guy. Yep. I feel like if any company are the good guys, it's Limbus. I do. I think you remove the mask, and they're just a silly guy.
You're better than the other ones. I'm not like these other gacha companies. We're different. Nah, I think you're all the same. But what I do believe in is supporting the hungry developers. And I do.
Kuro Games? I don't know, man. Sometimes they be doing some crazy ass shit. I ain't gonna lie. Like sometimes, like, come on. They had to have known those anniversary rewards were shit. Come on.
I do think Black Beacon is a hungry developer. And I want to share my philosophy with my community as well as anybody else who watches this video, because I think it's a very important philosophy that you could live by while you consume gacha content from these devs. Here's the thing, guys. The difference between the developers of all these different gacha games and how they're going to treat their community is based off of the hunger meter.
Why do you glaze it but never stream it? Why do you talk so well about your friends but then never hang out with them? Because I appreciate the time that we had. And I will appreciate the times that I will have. However, I don't need to spend every waking moment with the things that I hold dear. I hope that makes sense. I can enjoy something, talk well of it, and not want to play it 24/7. Isn't that right, Eggy? Like, even though I love Eggy, that doesn't mean that I'm not going to kick him out of my bedroom at night because he's annoying. And he wants to sleep on his dad's face. And it's annoying. And I love Eggy with my whole heart. He's my favorite thing in the whole world. But he's a little bit too silly sometimes. He's a little bit too silly. Isn't that right, Eggy? Look at you. Ew, Eggy. So good. So good. What is that? He said, leave me alone. What the hell? Oh, thanks, Adblock. All right, Eggy. Let's get you out of here. Oh. All right, cool. Where did that video go? Adblock, you ruined my life. All right, cool. Keep going.
Hungry are they? Are they starving? That's back here. Do they got some food on the table? Starting to experience a bit of contentment, a bit of complacency? Or do they got a fucking buffet? Is food falling off of the table to the point where they're able to sandbag, milk the cow, Hoyoverse level? That's the difference between what you're going to get in terms of a good consumer experience, feeling like the devs are being attentive or the team's being attentive, or if you're just being ignored and they're just starting to sandbag because they know they got you by the balls. Hoyoverse community, kudos.
Yeah, I'll be real. For me, as a man who's very open to options, and as a man who wasn't exactly overwhelmed, I was quite whelmed with the gameplay of BBC. I don't really have any reason to want to give these devs a second chance when I can just go to devs that I've never had to give a chance to at all. So yeah, I don't really see any reason to go towards Black Beacon. That being said, if you enjoyed it, I see no reason to stop players from enjoying now what they enjoy, but obviously be cautious or have caution when pursuing the long-term enjoyment of these games.
Getting there too. In fact, they might already be there. Once you understand that philosophy, then you don't really look at these things emotionally. You really just look at them from a business standpoint, and you look at them from what are they going to offer standpoint.
Yeah.
I don't care about like if it was true that they did what they did. I care about action and result. And I know for a fact that when a gacha company is hungry, you get the best fucking content. And when a gacha company is full, you get the worst goddamn content. You get the lackluster
Big
content.
true. Big
I've
true.
seen it happen time and time again.
Fucking
None of these
true.
companies are
Huge
exceptions.
true, bro. When a gacha game is sucking ass, you are getting so much free shit. But when their rev report is up, man, you'll be thanking God every half a pull you get.
I just looked at the Wuthering Waves 2.3 total anniversary rewards for 2.3. And you get 100, I'm looking at it right here in front of me. You get 100 Radiant Tides shared amongst the entire patch. The entire patch. That means half of those aren't even allocated towards Zani. You have to get them on the next half. So if you want to go for Zani as a complete free-to-play player, you get damn near a quarter of the resources for the anniversary to get that Zani in this one patch. I mean, woo! Kudo Games best though. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's one of those situations where...
Out of curiosity, just to play devil's advocate, is there a gacha game where every single time a new character comes out, you can grind and get it in full? Like, does that game even exist? Because I know no Hoyo games do it. No Kuro games do it. Wait, PGR? Really? Not among the big four? Nikkei, PGR, probably Path to Nowhere. Brown does too? Really? So you can grind every patch and get a guaranteed pull or a guaranteed new banner unit every single time. Limbus, 100%. I can believe Limbus. I can believe Limbus. I guess that's true. I guess it becomes so brainwashed in the reality that that's never going to be possible. That's I figure that other games do that 100%. Obviously, they're not in the same like playing field as like the big Hoyo games, but that is very true to the point of Smack that once these gacha companies are full, they're not going to give you shit.
People just think all of a sudden that Black Beacon's the Antichrist and that it's so much worse than all these other gacha companies. Guys, they're all the fucking same, man. The difference is how hungry are they? Are they on the ladder? Starting to climb now? They're starting to get up there and get them nutrients going? They're eating at the steakhouse now in terms of how much money they're making. Oh, now we can ease up a bit. Now we're going to start giving a filler patch every other patch. Boys, you do what you want to do, okay? I'm not here to convince you to reinstall Black Beacon. I just want you to understand the ideology of a fucking adult. The hungry devs are the best ones to invest in until they're not hungry anymore. Then you got to start fucking bringing them back to ground zero. You know what I'm saying? You got to put the money back in the pocket, bro. Put the fries in the back. But the hungry devs are the ones that are going to deliver you a lot more bang for your buck.
No, I absolutely agree with Smack here. The problem is that usually the devs that are hungry are ones that have really shitty games. And so while they may be giving out a ton of rewards, there's a reason why they're having to give you so much free rewards. It's just hard. At the end of the day, all gacha games are shit, and that's the truth. And you should be playing Clair Obscure Expedition 33 instead. Someone in YouTube chat mentioned that Ulala and Etheria are the same developers. That's a good sign. I thought the Ulala devs were great. They were, however, a bit slow. But when they put out content, it was great. However, I wasn't happy with the pacing of it. All right, we've eliminated 4 red bars so far. 4 red bars have been killed. 4. That's big. Wait, there's a whole Asmon Gold situation? Stop. Did I not already talk about this?
Is some small streamer and streams to like of the aftermath, and it's not like Asmongold is some small streamer and streams to like. I'm just like,
did we already? No, we didn't talk about this. Okay, all right, yeah, no, this is such a bad look for my boy, dude. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Asmongold almost fucking died because of this. Like, that's what's crazy, and no one's talking about this. This shit is so bad. Oh, God, here we go. Yep. What is up, Drama Alert Nation? It's I, your host.
In today's story,
let's get right.
There's a lot of good stuff to talk about. Asmongold fell through his ceiling and almost killed himself.
Bro, I understand why he doesn't want to leave that house because of the memories, but I've been telling him for nearly 4 fucking years the house is going to kill him. That place is a fucking mess. He swears up and down it doesn't matter. Brother, me and Emmy went there multiple times, in fact, and every single time we left, it felt like our lungs were being strangulated. Like, when I would leave Asmon's house, I would have an asthma attack. It was so fucking bad. And I cannot believe he's still living there. This guy's almost 40. This guy's almost 40, still living in garbage. Like, Asmon, I'll buy you a new house, man. I'll buy you a new house.
Is that correct? Producer, is that correct? Is
like,
that what
come
I'm
on.
To talk about today? Extra $18 now? They were just 15 a week ago. Well, yeah, Asmongold fell through his ceiling. I don't think I've ever talked about Asmongold in a standalone video. And truth be told, I would have never thought in a million years that I was going to come on here and talk about someone falling through their attic because they were looking for a dead animal. And before you ask, since...
And it's such an Asmon thing to do. Now, once again, I am shocked because... Okay, I'm gonna put this room to rest. Asmongold does not smell bad. Asmongold's breath does not smell bad. Asmongold smells neutral. You know what Asmongold smells like? He smells like an old person's home covered in dust. That is what he smells like. And I have had many face-to-face interactions with this guy. Now his hairline is even worse than you guys might think, but his smell is not too bad.
Rent cannot be that
It just
high.
smells like dust.
Yes, it can. So it all started yesterday when Asmongold tweeted this, took the day off to find some dead animal in my attic that smelled bad and ended up falling through the ceiling. Pretty sure.
Although I will say, me and Emmy having to sign a waiver before entering Asmongold's house saying that if we contract any diseases before stepping into it was a little bit of a red flag.
I'm living in Sandsford. If you land wrong, you could have fucking died. And I think he knows that very well.
I'm just joking. That's not a real thing. That's not a real thing. It's fine. It's a joke. It's a joke.
Because he literally just uploaded a video called "Yesterday I Almost Died," and here we have a picture of the aftermath. And it's not like Asmongold is some small streamer and streams to like 3 viewers. He's not Frogan size, all right? He's
Bro, I'm pretty sure more people in Frogan's neighborhood see her stream, given on how much fucking space she takes up, than the amount of people who willingly, consensually pull up to her streams. Yeah, right, bro. You want to know why? Because the reason why Twitch can't push Frogan's stream is because having all the data to showcase her whole body, right, it takes up too much storage space on the systems, right? So they got to shrink that shit down. It takes forever to compress, so it fucks with the algorithm.
He gets between 50 to 80,000 viewers every time he streams. I'm saying all of this to be like, yeah, this guy's making an insane amount of money. This guy's easily a multi-millionaire. If I was Asmongold, the second I would have turned a millionaire, if that was my house, I would have gone out of there ASAP. That thing is a ticking time bomb. People are falling through ceilings. There's stuff that's rotten in there. There's dead animals. Rats are always coming in and out. I believe there's a clip of a little...
You always hear people talk about the rats and the possums and the diseases that live in Asmon's house.
58 years egg epoch.
Asmongold's house is like the ocean, right? That's what we know of. But what else lies in there deep beneath the surface? Only God knows. So,
literally a cockroach climbing on him as he's streaming. You have the money
We'll
to buy
see.
like 10 mansions in LA. I'm not saying to move to LA, but
guys, I'll be real. I think Asmon's house is where COVID-19 originated from. I do. Yep, I think it was Asmon. I think it was an inside job.
I'm just like, you could get something a lot better. I'm really looking forward to hearing why he doesn't want to move and the lore behind that. I mean, this is a picture of his kitchen. Is that a fucking spider? This looks like the Resident Evil 7 house. It feels like this.
Dude, going to his house the first time and then coming back and next time he cleaned it up a little bit though, that was a big W moment. And yeah, that is a fucking like tarantula in his fucking kitchen sink.
It's been there over the last 35 years. I don't get how someone with this amount of money doesn't do anything about it, doesn't upgrade.
It's cause he truly does not give a fuck. Everybody says they don't give a fuck. Asmon truly has no fucks to give.
And I'm not hating. I want to make that very clear. I'm not here to just shit on him. How much can a cleaning lady cost? Or two? I mean, and I truly don't think any.
In Austin, Texas, a cleaning crew that is universally available for someone of his house size would run him around $150 a week for however many times he wanted to run it. About $150 is all it would take.
Anyone will hate on him or criticize him for upgrading, for getting a better house, a better and healthier life for himself.
So I had to take the day off. I woke up and I couldn't sleep. Well, it's basically like yesterday was a really good example.
Come on,
of how
man.
You ever have one of those days where like everything just kind of the dominoes always fall in a way that is not good for you? Well, this was one of my dominoes yesterday.
Yeah, that's not the domino that fell. That's you that fell through your fucking roof, brother.
And so I had to deal with that. I thought this board was safe. This piece of wood, it wasn't. It was not. And so anyway, yep, I fell right through my fucking ceiling. Obviously, I was able to catch myself, and you know, I'm fine, right? I mean, aside
It's okay, guys. He didn't take fall damage. He dodge rolled at the bottom.
from like 4 or 5 other cuts all over me. Other than that, I'm fine. Why was I in my attic? I woke up and I was like, oh my god, there's a dead end.
And the worst thing is, like, Asmongold is like 60 fucking pounds. Like, how the fuck did bro fall through the roof, man? Like, that shit was on spaghetti legs. Imagine if my ass was up there, bro. Imagine if Zoil walked into Asmon's house. It would create a sinkhole.
Animal in the house. Again, fuck. Why is this happening again? So I go into my attic and I can kind of smell it more. I have such a really bad sense of smell in general, though, that it's very hard for me to track any scent and find it. I was in my attic trying to find this dead animal. I never found it. And that's why, and I think the reason why is that, like, this morning I woke up, it wasn't as bad. I think what happened is that it was actually a raccoon that died underneath my deck in my backyard. Because I walked out into the backyard and, like, I could very, very strongly smell it. And I was like, what the fuck is this?
How often does this happen to the point where you can recognize between a dead raccoon, a dead rat, or any other animal in order for you to be able to catalog them? Like, okay.
It's because once the animals die in his perimeter, he turns them into beef jerky and then he eats them.
Okay, this one smells a bit more funky. I think this one's a this might be a raccoon, guys.
That's why he
raccoonish
knows.
Vibes, and the blood is definitely different.
That's why he knows.
Some people were like, "This is the most Asmongold way to go out, just falling through the ceiling while you're trying to get rid of it."
Imagine if Asmongold died there, man. Imagine that if that was how it all ended.
Dead animal. Breaking news. Asmongold dies falling through his ceiling. Trying to remove a dead animal would be a very Asmongold way to go out. Now, thankfully, we could just look at this and laugh at it and be like, how does this even happen? How is this even fucking possible? I'm glad that's the outcome we got, instead of just being like, oh yeah, Asmongold fucking broke his neck or broke his hands looking for a dead animal. I mean, this is a pretty high place to fall from, especially if you're just walking around, it's dark, it's the attic, you can barely see. I don't always agree with you, and your takes on things have made me grow disdain towards you, but please take care of yourself. Nobody is going to hate you for using your money to better your life. I used to live like you, and my quality of life changed significantly, and mental health grew so much after I used my earnings to take better care of myself and my living situation. I know that it probably seems like a huge change, but you will look back at it and be happy you did something. Please take care of yourself. This person is 1000% right. Once again, I don't know if Asmongold Sack has some drama, that kind of rhyme. We shouldn't be enabling this. I don't know his whole life story. I've never spoken to him before, but looking at it from an outsider's perspective, I think he needs a change of scenery. I think he needs to get a new house.
You
he could
think?
definitely afford it. Maybe get a nice pool. I believe he's in Texas, right? It's a lot cheaper than California.
Brother, I promise you, everything that you're saying here is something that I've already said. And he says every time, nah, it's too much work. Nah, I gotta stream. Oh, why does it matter? I just won't look at it. It doesn't matter. I just won't look at it.
Don't know why he keeps living like this. If I had that amount of money and my house was absolutely terrible like his is, dude, I will be moving out the second I get my money. It's not only because it looks better or
it's his childhood home, man. Like he grew up there. What he needs to do is live in an apartment for 3 months, have someone come to his house, clean it all up, and then remodel it, get it upgraded, upgrade the structure, and then continue living on. Like, just update all the appliances, remodel the structure, undo all the damages, clean the blood off the wall. He needs to get to the dentist, go to the doctor, and he's good to go, man.
It's fancier. It's also for you, your health, not only physically, but your mental health as well.
So I walk out into my fucking garage, and there's literally a rat sitting there. Like, back in the day, they would at least have...
I can't believe Atsu came back.
Like, the fucking dignity to run away. But he's lived there so long, he didn't even give a fuck about me. He's like, hey.
We really got domesticated rats before GTA 6. Crazy fucking times we're living in. I'm begging you, my amigo, please.
You know what's bad when the roaches are just like, so where's my food, man? What's good?
Work hard, right? You got your money, you got the bag.
Squatters'
Please
rights.
upgrade your living
Squatters'
conditions.
rights.
This will do wonders for your health. A house that's a few $1 million. He's not gonna.
That's a good point, man. What if Asmongold is kind of like a poison type Pokemon where he needs to live into that to survive? You know, like he needs to live in the Scarlet Rot in order to thrive. Like it to everybody else is a debuff, but to him it's a buff. Like what if him, and I mean, knock on wood, what if him cleaning his house like fucks up his life? And so he has to do a whole series where he just like goes to the dumpster and brings in garbage. Because it's like it causes like his heart a stress because now it's functioning too good and that gives him like constant panic attacks. Because he's so used to being buffed or debuffed his entire life that his body functions too well and he like explodes.
Going to dad.
He hired a cleaning crew finally. I cannot believe that there is a cleaning crew in Austin that is willing to go there and risk their lives. Honestly, more brave than an American soldier.
This guy makes an insane amount of money, and that's awesome. It's inspiring. Please, listen to us. Listen to your fans. You'll thank everyone that's been telling you, dude, move the fuck out.
Also, one of the reasons why I was stepping and walking in a weird way, really fun fact, I moved my foot in a way that morning where I tore my entire toenail off one of my toes. The entire fucking thing. And I had to get a piece of a bandage to like press everything down to stop all the bleeding. So I was walking in a weird way anyway because of that happening. Ouch, it doesn't matter. It's fine. Who cares? And so anyway, listen, I have scars. I used to tear the skin off my back just because I like the way it feels.
What?
I used to tear the skin off my back just because I like the way it feels. Like I have scars all over my back from it.
That's not the whole context. And I'm not going to let Asmongold lie to his chat. So that's not why he did it. So what happened was, and he talked to me about this off stream. I'm gonna expose his ass because he needs he needs an intervention. It's not that he was enjoying ripping the skin off his back. It's that he would never shower for months on end to where he developed scales. He developed scales on his body that he would have to get a pick to tear off on his back because they would be so awful to feel on his back that even removing the skin entirely would feel pleasure. Yes, he had earth shield stacks. He was, the possum in his house was a shaman and it was buffing him with earth shield.
I don't even know what to say about that one. I've never heard anyone say that, and I truly do think I'm the first person in my whole bloodline to ever hear that another man used to rip
earth shield
skin off his back because it felt good. And now I don't know what to do with that information.
I actually took a bath yesterday too because I was like...
Rare.
Well, I was picking my nose. Okay. I'm just gonna be honest, right? I was picking my nose, and all the boogers were black. And I was like, I think we need to get some professionals in here. This doesn't seem very good. And so I am gonna hire some professionals and actually get the house cleaned up.
Once again, I don't know what to say for the
bro. You couldn't waterboard that information out of me, bro.
First time. Asmongold, what is going on? This cannot be a real living condition. I've seen people in San Diego, the homeless people in San Diego, live better than Asmongold, and they're legitimately.
I've seen motherfuckers in Detroit have it better.
Homeless. Like, how is this even possible? At this point, that house was built by fucking Jigsaw himself, and setting up all of these traps. The ceiling falling apart. Imagine how dirty the air has to be for your boogers to be black. Just the thought of that makes me want to gag, so I'm not even going to talk about that anymore. You need a new house. No one should be living like
this. Is causing my lungs to feel discomfort by just hearing the story.
And he does talk about the reason why he continues to live this way a bit further on.
And so, yeah, check the walls on the house as well. I will. I'm going to get the whole thing checked out and done. Now, there were a lot of people that were asking me, basically, why do you live like this, etc. This is a house, this is my home. I grew up here. I lived here in my whole life.
Yeah.
And, this is, I don't want to get rid of the house. I could very easily go buy a mansion and go live somewhere else. But this is my home, and I love living here, and it makes me happy. The only reason why I would ever move away is if I was going to move in with, a girl and, maybe start, a family or something. Then I would move away just so I'd have more space. And, I wouldn't want my kids to grow up in the same house that I did, right? I think that would be selfish.
he wouldn't want his kids? Wait. Asmongold wants kids? Bro. Wait. That's a huge development. Bro. That's fucking awesome. Okay, I didn't know he was like that. He used to not be like that. The problem is no woman is good enough for Asmongold. That's the problem. You know what I mean? Like, many hoes have tried, but many hoes have fell because no one can match his freak.
But like otherwise, you know, like I have no real reason to move away or do anything like that. And so anyway, that's kind of where I'm at. And so like basically my mom was like really into, like, I wouldn't really say she was a hoarder, but she was just really extremely messy, and she would just never allow me to throw anything away or get.
I think Asmon's requirements for having a partner is Asian triple J boobs. And as long as you hit those two things, I think you'll be good. And just for me as a spectator, just don't be a psycho bitch. You know what I mean? That's pretty much it.
Get rid of anything?
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Now I'm starting to understand why he doesn't want to move out, why he doesn't want to get a new house, despite the house literally trying to kill this guy. I'm starting to understand the Asmongold lore. He's clearly attached to the house. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this house has been around since the 1980s, and I believe this was his mother's
Probably
house.
longer.
I could kind of understand it a little better
Of
now.
course.
The reason why he doesn't want to move out, he
Of
doesn't
course.
like change.
Hole in the door that rats get in from. Hole in the pantry.
Stop.
That rats get in from.
Stop.
Hole
Stop.
in the ceiling.
Stop this.
Because
Stop
the
this.
light fixture fell down.
Bro. How is he still going?
Let's see. Bathroom.
How
broken.
is he still going?
Let's see. Besides that, okay. Let's see.
Oh my
Oh
God.
yeah. Garage door destroyed. Garage door broken. Wasps get in.
At this point, it's going to cost a lot more money to fix the house than to get a new house. Yes, there's mold in his house. At that point, I'll just burn the whole fucking house down. Throw a few explosives in there, call it a day. If I like there because that's my childhood home and I grew up there, friends are there, I would just burn it down, demolish it, and build a new one. Massive day for the unemployed. We're talking about someone falling from...
That's my favorite one-liner these days, man.
Miss Addy. Yep, this is 2025, guys. But anyways, with that said, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and...
How did it get worse for Asmon, man? Please, some Asian honey, bro. Please save his ass, bro. Please. Oh, Jesus Christ. Bro's low-key a lolcow? No, he's not, bro. Asmon's the fucking man. Jesus Christ, bro. What the fuck? I just can't believe how it just always gets worse somehow. How does it always get worse? I never get it. I never, ever get it. PGR, let's go. What is this? Isn't this common knowledge? What? Well, are they doing another one? Announced for global? It wasn't already announced for global? Okay, well, I mean, I sure as fuck hope both servers get the same thing. Yeah, I sure as fuck hope. Get the creators of Hoarders to do a show on him. I don't want to inconvenience him, man. He's a busy life. He has a busy life. Let me close this. Let me close this. Okay, we keep that open. I could definitely watch that. I also want to watch that. I also want to watch that. I also want to watch that. Yep. Close that. Close that. Okay. I'm down to watch that. Sorry, I'm going through all this real quick. Ding Dong, can you download the beta for Ethereum? I could. I do. This is old news. I'll skip on it. I want to watch that. I do want to watch that. That sounds good. That sounds fun. I guess I don't know who Pat God is, so I won't be invested. Skyrim Brain Rot, I do want to watch that. I'm down. Nah, fuck, I'm good. I'll wait again. Video games never being too controversial. I'm down to watch that. Also been on Genshin Impact. I kind of don't care. I'm very curious why P5X might be terrible. How to make Genshin Impact good again. I'm down to watch that eventually. Get to VAs, admit the strike's a failure. Yep, most annoying man ever. I think this is old news at this point. Why Hunterman win every time? Don't care. I decided to play the worst. Okay, I want that. Play like that. Yeah. Okay. I'm down to watch this. Okay. All right. I really don't think there's. This is such a long video. They're hyping this shit? No way. For what? Hyping what shit? This is the most creative analytical skills I've ever had to fit Zalia perfectly. How you really good for this one? Bro, I swear to God, like Genshin players just accept every bit of slop that comes their way. It's nuts. It is actually insane how like mindless the drones of Genshin are. It's like I'm like, oh yeah, oh dude, we just got 3 chicken wings for the anniversary, bro. This is big. Yeah, it's literally worse Kazuha. It's worse Albedo. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Hold up. You're becoming a political extremist. Great. Sorry. Changing a title on my video real quick. Okay. Great. Yo, mods, we had a new video on Tectone. Can y'all link that real quick? If you guys can go to the new video, which maybe I'll link it. I got it. We got a new video where I talk about how people were saying that I was going alt-right. Alt-right because I said terrorism bad. If you guys will do me a favor. Can someone give me an example of what a right wing... Yeah, if you guys can go like this video, that would be fucking amazing. If you guys don't mind that. Thank you. Yeah, if you guys go here, leave a like, leave a comment. That would be absolutely incredible. Thank you so much. To the guy who said no thanks, just stop typing, man. Why are you here? Legit, why are you here? I need to see real quick. How are my iDubbbz videos doing? Let's see. So iDubbbz. Pretty good. Honestly, pretty good. And then do we have any more iDubbbz videos? Honestly, the iDubbbz videos are actually doing pretty good. Surprisingly doing fucking amazing, to be honest. All right, cool. Nah, I'm good. I already liked the video. Thank you, man. All right, cool. I'm going to go piss, and we're going to continue into it. Boys, if you're new here, make sure to follow and subscribe, and I appreciate all y'all. Give me like 2 seconds. Let me play y'all some music. I just need to piss. I'll be about like 30 seconds. It won't be too long. Let me play you some nice, cozy vibes. Be back in 30 seconds. All right, yeah, let's go. We back. Sorry about that. That was a big boy piss, man. Jesus. It's like when it builds up and it feels like the fucking Rasengan's coming out your cock. All right, cool, we're back. All right. Yeah, buddy, jerk off. Why is everybody jerking off? From the political test you took yesterday, you're a left-leaning libertarian, which is what most people are socially. IMO. Yeah, I mean, I feel like the left-leaning libertarian is probably just the common sense one, to be completely honest. Song name, Darude Sandstorm. Okay, cool. Let's keep going with this. I really want to shit on the Paimon VA. Yeah, this sounds fucking awesome. Dude, Corinna Boatger, I thought she was gone. She came back to deliver us another banger. She is still talking. Every moment she doesn't shut up equals more content for us, baby. So let's get into it.
Tuning in, we've got some more exceptional behavior from English voice actors to take a look at in this video to get a laugh from, starting with this post on our Genshin Impact where they call out Paimon's VA, Corinna Boatger.
Dumbass.
And spoiler alert right away, it's actually even worse than this because after this post was made, Corinna got even worse. We'll get to that.
No way.
So they say,
because I've seen this. I haven't. Well, I've seen vaguely this. How did it get worse?
VA, who has worked the entirety of the
quote-unquote
strike, retweets telling her fellow VAs who are financially struggling due to the strike to suck it up. Also dismisses the need of fan support. Yeah, that's going to be a recurring theme throughout this video because we're going to take a look at a few other posts as well from VAs who are like, oh, we don't need the fans. Like, screw the fandoms. Yeah, coming from the same people who tried to manipulate the fandoms, manipulate the fans into supporting them for months. Now that that's failed and they got called out for their lies, oh, we don't need those people. We don't need them. It's actually impressive how these VAs and the other SAG-AFTRA bootlickers are so good at making themselves come off unlikable. It seems so effortless for them, like it just comes so natural. And so the context here is the screenshot included of Corinna's Blue Sky account where she's reposting Blue Sky posts like this.
Saying the strike will end, we get our deal, and saying to suck it up. Why would you ever want to deal with people like this, man? Like, legit, just get them out of the company.
Shauna Breyer had said, we covered this yesterday, hey, I'm going to be real. To all the rich VAs saying this strike needs to end because your bottom line is starting to hurt, suck it up. Those of us at the bottom who have a heck of a lot more to lose are running Uber Eats, etc. to make it through this. The strike will end when we get our deal.
Okay. Or you could just, I don't know, do your job and then not ask people for sympathy when you're not doing your job. What the fuck?
As mentioned, I already commented on that yesterday, as well as some other stuff that Shauna said. But there is actually something new I want to show you guys regarding Shauna Breyer that I think you'll find amusing. First, the other two retweets here in the screenshot, both from a little Karibo. The first one saying, I remember seeing someone post, one of the most important things in a strike is fan support, and they've lost ours. And thinking to myself, I rather doubt when the steelworkers refused to work, they were super concerned with how their fan base perceived it.
Okay, there's a big difference between voice acting in a game and providing steel to forge national or things that are needed on a national level. Like, what is this, bro? How is this little Karibo guy this stupid?
How tone deaf do you have to be? Little Karibo, are you kidding me? So first of all, the strikes that he's referring to from the steelworkers, this was stuff that occurred around 100 years ago. If not more than that in some cases.
This is insane.
Quite a different set of circumstances.
Yeah,
and
you
I don't
think?
think the steelworkers were concerned about their fan base because they never had an online fan base that they were asking for support, obviously. How is he actually trying to compare that to a strike in the entertainment sector against video games?
Now I get why he's a voice actor, because bro couldn't hack it anywhere else, brother. Bro is just lucky that he can talk goofy. Jesus, man. This fame and success just falls on some people's lap where they get told, hey, talk in the funny voice and read these lines. Guys, trust me, my opinion is important. Shut the fuck up.
Companies where the union that's holding the strike has openly been asking for fan support. In which case, yes, the current SAG-AFTRA video game strike is absolutely concerned with how fan bases are perceiving the strike. And I have evidence of that. It's crazy that little Karibo's out here acting like this is not a thing. Does he even know the strike that he's supporting? Like, what?
The worst thing is there's no one calling him out on this. And the like to dislike or the like to comment retweet ratio is completely normal. What the fuck? He's not even a voice actor. He just did the abridged Yu-Gi-Oh channel. Oh, stop, bro. Stop.
They're all about, because it seems like he doesn't understand what he's trying to defend. And I'm about to show you why Little Karibo and Corinna Boatger are very foolish for making those tweets, and it shows that they don't even know what they're talking about, as I have SAG-AFTRA as
Wait, you're telling me Corinna Boatger, the voice of Paimon's an idiot? I would have never guessed.
own website here, and I'll show you what I mean. But first, before we get to that, we have to interrupt this program, because do you remember yesterday when we were talking about that crazy person Dawson on Blue Sky who was saying that if you criticize SAG-AFTRA, you're alt-right, and that people are just spreading hero hate propaganda? You know, it was a bunch of nonsense. But now...
Yeah, if you say support our troops and terrorism bad, I also found out that you're alt-right as well. These people are fucking retarded.
prepare to be radicalized even further. Because once again, we've got some adorable art. This one from Free My Soul. Appreciate you. And for all the people who keep leaving
Would have been better if it was AI.
comments. Well, you're definitely going to like this one that I was sent from Okineto and Anon, so thank you both. And yeah, it's definitely accurate to my
What
reactions
is
to all those
that?
comments. You can find the full thing on Blurred on my VTuber Twitter account, linked in the description and or pinned comment. Okay, now that you guys have been radicalized, back to the main topic. We were discussing how Little Kribo and Karina Boker were attempting to make the argument that the SAG-AFTRA strike against video game companies doesn't need fan support, which is hilarious because the policies from SAG-AFTRA and their own executives disagree, which make Karina Boker and Little Kribo sound very foolish. Case and point, on SAGAFTRA.org, they literally have a section for how fans can support their strike. This is clearly indeed something.
Just to let you know, Karina was voicing Paimon in Genshin 5.6 story, hypocrisy at its finest. Oh yeah, of course. She wants everybody else to do the hard work while she reaps all the rewards. So she's a fucking hypocrite, 100%.
Something that they perceive as important, despite what Little Kribo on Blue Sky might be saying and or suggesting. SAGAFTRA.org says, for fans, why should the strike matter to video game fans? But we're going to skip to this part specifically where they say, how can I show support for the striking video game performers? You can help amplify our messages online using hashtag level up the contract, hashtag video game strike, and hashtag SAGAFTRAstrong. Click here for a look at how you can engage in this fight. Have another idea or want your support? Reach out to us here. How about we click the link? Yeah, dude, look at this. They got a whole other section here. Video game performers are stuck in a grind. AI is stealing voices, and companies are hoarding profits. The future of voiceover and performance capture artists is at stake, but our fight isn't single player. Oh, wow, how meta. Whether you're a gamer, a fan, a performer, a labor ally, or just someone who believes in fairness.
Like this reads like one of those signs that 12-year-olds have on like the outside of their bedroom where it's like, careful, real gaming hours are occurring. I might rage on you if you enter. Enter at your own risk. I paused my game to be here. Like, oh, bro, it's so cringe.
Lighting is real. Hey, but fairness. You want to talk about fairness when you guys openly disparage non-union VAs, call them lesser quality and like not as talented, and that you guys are better and all that. But okay, fairness, right? Huh?
Yeah, but that doesn't fit their narrative. So why would they bring it up?
Union protections on a game you're working on or have been offered a job on. It's not as hard as you might think. Contact our organizing team for more
Video games don't make me angry. Lag does.
information. So they got this whole social media toolkit petition they want you to sign. Report strike breaking, aka be a rat, be a snitch. Go get mad at people like Jake Takanashi and feel all virtuous. Here's another example because back in 2023 at Comic-Con, a number of voice actors, a part of SAG-AFTRA, got together to hold a panel where a large part of that panel was explaining why they need fan support and how fans can support the strike. Here's some of the stuff that they were saying. All the voice actors on the panel agreed that people within fan communities can be proactive in helping to shut down harmful fan mods by publicly calling out the creators and telling them to take those mods down. If you see someone's voice being used and you know
how
they don't consent,
noble,
call the modder out, V.A. Jones said. And where they say Jones there, they mean voice actress Sissy Jones. Continuing, they say, secondly, the panelists said,
man, you cannot waterboard made it. Have that as my official title.
Is that not one of the most lame things you've ever heard, guys? They are literally suggesting that you take your cosplay and you put some sort of SAG support on it. I don't know, like a patch that says support the strike or something. Like, dude, what? Come on, guys. It's worse.
Yeah, maybe if they didn't spend the last 2 years lying to their community, maybe more people would want to support it.
Forgot it gets worse. I read this like a month ago, but I forgot.
Just a guess.
Let me just read. Here you go.
Just a guess.
Crabtree, Ireland. Yeah, the person, by the way, who essentially said that non-union talent are lesser quality. That was like a quote from him, if I recall. It's like the national director of SAG and chief negotiator, I believe. I believe those are his titles. Anyways, dude says, or they say, Crabtree Ireland clarified that while SAG members and influencers are barred from cosplaying under the terms of the strike, it's okay for hobbyists to cosplay. My suggestion to cosplayers would be that if you are supportive of the strike, figure out a way to combine your support for the strike with your favorite characters. Oh my gosh, bro. Then you're actually helping us send the message we're trying to send, which is that the community at large is united in supporting us in the demands that we're making, which are reasonable demands, by the way. Yeah, right. But yeah, then you got these complete geniuses, Karina Boker, Paimon VA, and Little Kribo over on Blue Sky, acting like they don't need fan support at all. And do you remember Little Kribo's good buddy Kaiser Neko? He previously said that he was done talking about any of this stuff in reference to all the SAG-AFTRA VA stuff. Well, I guess he's not against reposting stuff related to it, as he reposted what Little Kribo said. Guess he really likes that point about steelworkers. Thinks that's a great point. So yeah, it's absolutely hilarious that Little Kribo and Karina Boker and some others that are probably responding to this stuff and liking it and also reposting on their Blue Skies, well, they're all saying that they don't need.
See, the problem with people who live in echo chambers is they'll cite things that make no sense as long as it even slightly co-aligns with their narrative. And they're just hoping that their community is just as brainless as they are. That way they'll also mindlessly gobble it up, bro. It's embarrassing.
The fan support. Meanwhile, SAG-AFTRA on their own website are asking for fans to support them. They've gone on record at panels, including SAG executives on said panels, trying to get fans to support them. Now let's have some fun by taking a look at the top comments in that Reddit post and what they got to say about Karina and Little Kribo. I still find it hilarious how one of the sole individuals still supporting the strike is still doing the work, and gets more work than anyone else at that. Which is hilarious, as the whole movement would have way more leverage if the single most important character, with 100 times more voice lines than all these striking VAs combined, also refused work. Quite opposite, I think. Pretty sure.
How do you become a member? You just got to pay the low price of $4,000.
So she never comes back. As a Paimon hater, I would definitely want her to stay mute. I hope she gets recasted. And yeah, by the way, there has been petitions that people have made to get Karina recast, to get her removed from being the VA for Paimon. Continuing, everything I learned about Karina is against my will, and it makes me hate her so much more. Do you guys remember when like the biggest issue?
I had a full guttural reaction hearing Paimon's voice again in the game of just absolute embarrassment. Like embarrassment and just discontentment and disgust, knowing that that woman is still working that job despite everything she's done and said about the community. It's pathetic.
Few people had with Karina was that she was trying to say that Paimon is non-binary. It was like getting mad at anyone who pointed out that Paimon isn't non-binary. Didn't it kind of all start with that? I think that was like the first controversy, at least the one that I first was aware of. It's gotten so much worse since then. Next comment. At this point, what is Karina not saying to anger the Genshin community and call for her resignation? Not gonna lie, I think her contract was well written in her favor.
And it's even worse now knowing what she looks like that makes me even more disgusted.
Her yet after all this terrible social media she's doing. Well, she just might be overconfident with Koyo not really paying attention.
Because not only is she a bad person, guys, she's even done the worst cardinal sin that any human being can do. Guys, she's ugly. Can you believe that? She's ugly. And in my books, that should be illegal.
And for now. The thing is, recasting someone takes time, and who knows what the disciplinary structure within Hoya looks like. I would not be surprised if they are already internally debating whether keeping her or recasting her costs more money in the end, which is why linking financial support to the recast of Ian Paimon in surveys and in public could be important, both in the Ian space and hopefully in the CN and JP spaces as well for added pressure. That's interesting. Yeah, I haven't really seen the JP community talking about this. They might be. I just might not have seen it, but we definitely know the CN community has been talking about this.
Why have I never seen an attractive woman be woke? Like, why do I see all these fucking nasty-ass blue-haired hogs are the one who are talking about all this woke shit? Am I crazy? Like it's like you gotta like, it's like they get debuffed IRL so much that their brain becomes retarded too. It's like, it's nuts.
Pretty viral post in the CN community on Billy talking about getting Paimon recasts. I love that one that was like, oh yo, if you recast Paimon, I will spend $1,000 on Genesis Christmas.
Why do you think? I know why it is.
Responses here on our Genshin Impact. For example, this one that says comparing Steelworkers.
They want more ugly characters, that way they can have representation.
First of VAs is wild. And
brother, look at yourself. I'm beautiful. What do you mean? I'm beautiful. Bald is beautiful, man.
Completely idiotic. What is this guy on? Well, that's what makes it so much funnier too, and something we talked about before. The fact that little Kribo seems to think he's actually helping. Dude thinks he is actually helping by making the worst takes over and over again on Blue Sky, especially considering how the fanbase actually supported them until they decided to threaten and bully someone. Then they insult the entire fanbase for not supporting workplace harassment. Very shameless and entitled behavior. And fan support is actually pretty important for the strike because it makes it more difficult for studios to replace VAs due to potential backlash. Yes, it is extremely important. We discussed that before, although I didn't really go into detail as much as I could have, which I guess I'll elaborate on right now really quick. So for SAG-AFTRA, this is not the same sort of strike as a steelworker strike, obviously for a lot of reasons. We already talked about that a little bit, but also we don't even need to talk about it. It's very obvious. But here's the point. SAG-AFTRA in of itself, the nature of this union being in the public, given that it's the entertainment industry, they have routinely relied for this strike and others in the past on the public's support and having the public help them pressure companies into signing agreements, etc., that SAG-AFTRA wants. So this is what they've been doing. This is a part of their playbook, so to speak, relying on public support and or fan support. Lastly, we'll take a look at this comment that says, "Can little Kribo shut the frick up?" Quote, support is expected to disappear when the strike starts, unquote. As if there hasn't been support from fans the whole strike.
You'd certainly hope.
Replace the VAs, they'd always get downvoted. It wasn't until they started to harass people that the support started to waver. Yeah, there are two big reasons why support is disappearing. One, VAs being absolute terrible. Two, strike not being about AI, but about SAG trying to bend studios to itself. Yeah, and the second point, actually, as a lot of you guys know, is a big reason why the strike was actually losing support for months already. Way before the Jacob Takanashi stuff occurred, more and more people were withdrawing their support for the strike because they were looking into it further and seeing that these people were being misleading and or manipulative, etc. Then the Jacob Takanashi stuff happened, and people withdrawing support and criticizing the strike only proliferated from there. Who's little Kribo even voicing? I'm not using Yen voice, so I'm not familiar with any of these names. Nobody. He just has a wife who's a part of SAG who tried to pull the same BS on him.
Oh my God, bro. He ain't even in the fight. He's another one of these white knights. You're like, don't worry, guys. I will fight for you. Holy fuck, bro's an MTAS viewer. Come on, man.
Hades too. Which, yes, we're still going to talk about. Maybe that's what I'll cover tomorrow. It's going to be a fun one. The VA that got kicked out of the game for trying to strong-arm Hades into signing the SAG union exclusivity agreement, good riddance. And the most hilarious part, she tried to basically turn the fans into her own personal army to put pressure on the company, and failed. Now little Kribo's tone is about how consumer support is supposed to disappear. I'm sure there's absolutely no bitter connection between these two things. Oh, okay, and I mentioned that Karina's Blue Sky was still getting worse, even after the screenshot of the stuff we took a look at in that Reddit post, and that's because I don't believe this was included in the Reddit post, but she also reposted this from Little Kribo, where Little Kribo says, "I don't believe anything lost during the strike cannot be regained." This, based off his prior statements, seeming to be a very clear implication that they can regain fan support. Yeah, okay, bro, keep coping. However, it's a different matter if the strike ends now. You cannot regain enforceable AI protections if you never first gain them. You cannot regain this momentum, and there is momentum, whether it's visible or not. Dude is huffing so much copium, bro. Then there's this one which we read a few days ago, but we'll take a look at this again really quick. If you're an actor participating in the strike of certain video games and you feel discouraged by the response to certain games being struck, I highly recommend looking at how people are talking about the strike outside of those games' fandoms. There's plenty of positive conversation and support. Yeah, in your echo chamber. And then we've got this one.
Yeah, just look outside the players that are playing the game who care about the game. Everybody else outside the game who doesn't care about the game thinks you guys are on the right. Yeah, maybe we should just look at the parties that are involved. Because I'll be real, you're right. A random 45-year-old man at Walmart probably doesn't care about what's going on with Genshin Impact and will tell you whatever you want to hear. But when you're talking about the issues, talking to people who have firsthand experience are the people who have the most valid opinions.
I've seen talk of how it's quote-unquote awful to be a voice actor right now. I'd put it to you that it would be far worse if the strike ended today and actors were left at the mercy of AI. I would argue that I've never seen a greater sense of pride, community, and resilience from most VAs I've spoken to. He then responds to Shauna Breyer, the VA for Wooplamat, and Karina reposting this too, where Little Kribo says, it has been a little alarming to see certain voice actors who have said nary a thing while their colleagues get threatened and while the line is being held by a quiet majority suddenly find their voice to say, hey guys, let's not. You're hurting the efforts of people who need to fight. So this dude constantly vague posts about things that seem to be referencing the statement that Laker Clark made. And he's made like numerous separate tweets that are just like vague posting about what she said, trying to refute it. But he's not like actually quoting her or directly saying her name. My point is, it's coming off really cowardly and weird. Same exact thing with this VA Shauna Breyer, the VA for Wooplamat. We read this statement from her the other day where she was also seemingly upset at Laker Clark, the implications that her post about what Laker Clark had said. And you got Little Kribo and Shauna Breyer acting the same way towards Laker Clark, seemingly, while Karina's just reposting all of it. And it's such a bizarre thing to watch. This is a little bonus I want to talk about really quick. This response to Shauna Breyer I thought was funny, where this person says, and I think this is a VA too. Let me see here. If I recall, aspiring VA, I should say. Oh, you can't see it on screen. Well, there you go. I'll edit that in post-production. You can see, yeah, this person is an aspiring VA. And they say, fans need to suck it up as well. Call out the VAs who apparently don't care. We're literally all in this together because y'all can't succeed if you don't have the support. So the second part of that is much better than what Little Kribo was saying. At least this person admits that they do need support. But the first part is hilarious. Like, what the frick are you talking about? Fans?
I'll be real. Fans have no right to suck it up at all. If they are consumers and they are spending money on a product and they are unsatisfied with that product, they have absolutely every single right to complain within reason. And it is very reasonable to say, hey guys, it's been 9 fucking months. Let's wrap this shit up. Clearly it's not working because now we're just dragging down everybody into our own misery.
Fans need to suck it up as well. Call out the VAs who apparently don't care.
They don't got to do shit. Y'all don't got to do shit.
The VAs who care, aka the ones who want to work or are working, are the ones who are getting the fan support. But this person's like, oh, the fans need to suck it up and call them out. Yeah, nah. Think that's about where we'll wrap it up for today. Pretty funny seeing the Genshin Impact subreddit calling out Karina and Little Kribo now too.
I just can't believe Karina is now so horrified to say anything. Now she's just going to vague retweet anybody that goes along with her retarded ass narrative. What a absolute bitch. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe. Boys, how we doing? Noticing chat's getting a little bit fucking dead? I am. I've noticed. Chat's getting a little bit fucking dead. Are we nervous or what's going on? What's going on, guys? What's going on, you little silly guys? I noticed you guys are slowing down a little bit. What's happening? We nervous to type or what's going on? What happened? We all sleepy? We all taking a nap or what's up? Playing Woowa, have you on second monitor? It was kind of boring, sorry. Well, then whenever you're bored, you can just type a boba, man. Yeah, you can just type a boba. You know, it's really that easy. Play games? No, I'm good. Yeah, no, this guys. Twitch has taught me that it's not a platform for games. It's a platform for promoting terrorism and politics. So yeah, we're gonna be reacting to some Donald Trump live videos very, very, very soon. Yeah, and then watching some Hamas hype videos. It's gonna be fucking dope, man. Nervous that Karina might pop in my nightmares. Also very true. Fuck Twitch. Also very true. Very unfortunate. I was catching your clips to start with Dan and Nux. Also true. Stop calling me out for lurking streamer. My bad, man. My bad. Yeah. Also mods. You guys are doing a great job. You're doing better on Twitch than you're doing on YouTube. I understand you mods are really trying your best. Do we need more? Do we need more YouTube mods? Do we need more? Out of curiosity, because I could probably find some if I knew how to mod them. Playing Maple Story, Tectone the homie. Tectone, you have what was that? Sorry, I think someone was glazing me. Tectone, you have 6K on each site. Insane. I know. I truly am that good of a guy. Some of us still haven't been transferred. Yeah, I'll be real. I don't really know how to make more YouTube mods, but after stream, I'll definitely figure that shit the fuck out. Absolutely. I don't want to spam chat. You don't got to spam chat. That's okay. All right, cool. Anyways, I want to watch another one. Although I am getting a little eepy. I'm hoping to drink a little bit more caffeine and wake the fuck up. You need to do it from the actual YouTube page? Well, there was a way that I did it when I first started streaming that allowed me to add more mods without doing it all all that way. 3 hours of reacts is usually the point where I get EP. It's because my brain is so fucking big and it works so fucking fast that it's hard to to use my brain at this capacity this long, it's difficult, you know, because my brain is so fucking big, right? It's so big. That's why my hair fell out. My fucking big brain pushed all the hair out. You're the only one I've seen who has figured out how to show both YouTube and Twitch chat combined without delay. Yeah, that's because I'm really fucking smart and my brain is so big. Because my brain is so fucking big, dude. It's huge. Yep. The only YouTube stream I watched to, you followed you on Twitch, never tuned in, but watching your stream on YouTube. Yeah, it's been great. I think the only thing that I'm not enjoying about YouTube, streaming on YouTube, is that if I'm live and I post a video, it just fucking tanks, bro. It just straight up fucking tanks. And I think that, and I get why that is, because if I'm live, people are most likely going to watch me live rather than watch my videos. But man, it's just, I wish there was a way to fix that, man. Because I post 5 to 6 videos every single fucking day, which, by the way, is insane. I don't know anybody else who does that, who posts 5 videos a day and streams on YouTube every day. Make an alt, I mean, I suppose I could make an alt channel, but for what? I really want to focus on getting this one to 1 mil before I do anything else. And we've gone from 817,000 to 844 this month. I'm not going to lie, I've become very numbers focused lately, and very content pilled. I do think the content that I'm making currently is probably the most universal, most enjoyable content I've ever made in my entire career. I also do think that I am most likely the best version of myself that I've ever been in my current era. I feel very good. I feel very witty. I feel very on top of things. I feel very creative. And I feel very connected. Yeah. And I don't feel the need to push anything that's cringe, which feels great. I also think that I'm the most relaxed I've ever been. So I feel quite good. I think over the course of the next 2 years, I'm going to continue growing and growing and growing. And I also think the community is going to continue to grow. And I'm very happy with myself and I'm very happy with my community lately. And it is a genuine pleasure and it is a genuine privilege to be able to stream for you guys every single fucking day. Straight up. It's been great seeing you guys experience your life and grow up alongside me. It's cool. I do recognize a lot of you guys who have been here for a multitude of years. And it is quite nice. I think the only thing that I'm doing right now that I don't really feel good about is that I know how hard my mods work. I do know how hard my mods work. And I don't think... I feel kind of guilty for my mods because they do so much and I feel like I don't really have any way to repay them. And I don't know what I need to do to be able to thank my mods better because I do appreciate all of them. I do. I mean, I'll be real. The past 24 hours have been hilarious. But my mods have had a lot of work on their plates. My mods have had a lot of work on their plates. And they're always like, hey, don't worry, Techie. We got it under control. And I'm just like, all right. I mean, thank you guys for real. I got to figure out something that I can do for my mods pretty soon. I just don't know what. Give them money. That's crazy enough just to work. Maybe what I'll do is I'll ask my head super mod which mods are doing the most, and maybe I'll recognize them and award them prizes and or opportunities based off of who's doing the most rightfully, helping the community the most, talking with the community the most. We'll figure it out. I'll see who the top 10 mods are. Because there are mods who just don't do shit. There are mods who just like don't do shit. Right, but I've seen Gravy in YouTube chat all day, and I know he's a Twitch viewer, and I know he's just chilling in YouTube to take care of the YouTube retards. Right? Not my chat, the bad eggs, obviously. So a lot of people are doing a lot of good work. You know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do? I am going to gift 3 of my mods a copy of Oblivion on Steam. That's what I'll do. I'm gonna reach out to my mod chat and ask for what YouTube mod has done the most, what Twitch mod has done the most, and what Discord mod has done the most, and I'm going to give them a copy of Oblivion. Yep, that's what I'm going to do, man. Yeah, or Claire Obscure. Let me ask. All right, what 3 mods deserve recognition and a prize? I need 3 names. I'm trusting Jay and Valen to decide this. Okay, well, Jay just said, give me Oblivion. Okay. Gravy's been crazy good. Okay, Gravy and Jay are 2 of them. I need 1 more. Okay, so Jay's getting 1, Gravy's getting 1. Who else is getting a copy? We need 1 more. Pegsin. I've decided. I'm doing Gravy, Jay, and Pegsin. Add me on Steam. I'll give you the game of your choice after. More mod prizes soon. I appreciate you guys. Thank you all so much. Nate is getting a snake. He doesn't need a game. Yet. All right, cool. All right. Hell yeah. All right, easy. Easy. Yeah. Appreciate the YouTube mods. I really do appreciate that. So you guys chilling on YouTube and banning motherfuckers when they say some dumb shit, I do appreciate you guys. Yo, mods on YouTube, you can be a little bit quicker. Like, you can be a little bit more like, you don't got to think about it. You see anything that rubs you the wrong way, you see any derogatory, ban them. 0 remorse, 0 hesitation, get them out, fuck them, don't care. Legit. Bro, why couldn't Cinder just be nice? Because this image is so hot. Why couldn't she just be nice, man? Look at how hot she looks, man. That's so fucked up. That's the problem with these VTubers, man. They're just too damn hot in 2025, man. They're just too damn hot. All right, cool. You talking about Asmongold reminded me of this. He died. World's dirtiest man shortly dies after first bath. I'm going to send this to him. Don't clean your house. It's a trap. What's this?
But yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know what brought this on. My best guess is that I was like talking shit on other Wuwa content creators, and so Tectone, being pro Wuwa himself and being anti Hoyo, decided to step in to help his fucking fellow Wuthering Waves fanboy dick suckers. But I mean,
you have to really try to be that unlikable. So first of all, there's this whole pro Kuro, anti Hoyo thing that this guy keeps on saying. Brother, I'm anti every corporation. Straight up. I am anti every corporation. I am never on any corporation's side whatsoever. There's just no reason to. These things don't fucking care about you. I mean, I'll be real. They feign gay pride just to earn a couple more bucks from homosexuals. Like, what the fuck? Absolutely. Why would I do that? Right? These companies, they have no fucking soul. The only thing they think of is earning a couple bucks. Fuck that. Right? The reason why I had to correct you, Toho, is because your content and your personality was becoming a steaming pile of dog shit. And I was so let down by how great you once were to how you are now. The mighty have fallen, and I wish you'd fallen on your face, but you've seemed to just be fallen into oblivion and completely missed the opportunity to land on a job application, because God forbid you do one of those. But you went after me, saying I got filtered by Limbus Company, once again, to try to virtue signal yourself. And you also went after a bunch of other content creator friends that I've had, not just woo-wah content creators in general, and trying to say that you're the only motherfucker that should be receiving praise. I foresaw that you were to have a enviosity moment, and you had, in my opinion, a worse than enviosity moment. Your mask off moment was pathetic. It's embarrassing. It reeks of cringe. And I promise you, nobody thinks that you are cool whatsoever. Besides maybe the 50 viewers that you have that for some reason just don't feel the need to find a new streamer. You are pathetic. You genuinely fucking are. Yep. That's just my opinion. And I still don't think it's too late for you. Just calm the fuck down on this God of Gotcha shit. It is cringe as fuck. The problem is that you're doubling down on all this shit, which just makes you look even worse. Who in the big 2025 heartbreak? I know. What is going on here? This is Cartethia, a character with 20,000 HP, 2,000 defense, has interruption immunity, a shield, and goes over walls, has grouping, and cooldown is only 1 second too. It doesn't cost mana. The ECD is even refreshed when she transforms. She has true damage on her passive. Then when she stacks defense and HP, she gets cooldown too. More cooldown for her E, and her casual speeds up. Is that a thing? What even is this? Oh, that's Quesante? Oh, that's Quesante. Okay, gotcha. Checking some shit real quick. Yep, checking some shit real quick. Yep. Okay, all right. Yep, okay, hell yeah. All right, nice. Okay, all right. Yep, this is good. Give me 1 second. Okay, all right. Yep. Okay. Give me a second. Hail Tectone, W, Tectone, W. Oh, Jesus, yep. Oh, man, my community is so funny. Bro. Chat. Y'all make me look like I'm untouchable with these comments. Look at this. Save us. Hail Tectone. W Tectone. Save us. Hail Baldy. W Tectone. Hail Tectone. Hail Tectone. W Tectone. W Baldy. Bro, it's insane. I will never understand what I did to have such a fucking awesome community, but I appreciate the fuck out of all you guys. That is so funny. Taskete. Tectone kun. Taskete. Need help? Is it fake or real? This one? Okay. Let's see. So as you can tell by the fractalation by the chin, this has been edited and also, look, it's been edited and also discolored. It doesn't match the shape of her jaw at all. It's colored in. They miscolored it. They should have used a color swatcher. Yeah, this is the wrong color. They use it to fill out her chin line more. So already a bad sign. They shrunk the nose. Fractalation here as well. The titties, as you can also tell, were the unnatural rounding are also photoshopped as well as plastic surgery. Yeah, hopefully that helps. Yeah, I'm gonna be real, man. Don't trust no dumbass bitch on social media. They're all fucking fake. Yep. It is what it is. It is what it is. Hopefully, this helps. Yep. Yeah, I saw this other dumb bitch post this photo. And if you look at the mouth, you can see a very obvious photoshopping of the teeth and lips. This is a bitch who hasn't posted a real photo of themselves in 10 months? I'm not going to say who it is. This person hasn't posted a non-heavily photoshopped photo of themselves in about 10 months. And I mean this generally. If you were to see this person without makeup, you would be fucking repulsed. Cool. Let's keep on going. Do we want to keep going? Hassan Piker just ruined his life. A message from the mods. Hassan Piker just ruined his life. Hassan, Bin Laden, Adolf, Osama. What's the whole name? Hassan, Diddy, Bin Laden, Osama, Piker. No, hold up. That's not the whole thing. Hassan, Diddy, Bin Laden, Adolf, Piker. There we go. We got the whole name out there. Just ruined his life. He is 440% cooked, to quote Nuxador. Let's see what's going on here.
Let's go. I think I'm going to go to jail, by the way. That's like, okay. This might actually cause me to go to jail, low key, but high key.
They support. But why can't you support terrorism in the big 2025? I thought this was America.
Hamas, a genocidal
I might
terrorist
literally
group with
be
American
going to
blood
jail
on their hands. That is not the issue.
He's not. He's rich. He'll be fine.
Congratulations to all my haters, bro. You did it. All the liberals.
Massive day for the unemployed. Hassan Piker's in trouble. And we're not talking about getting...
Big day for the unemployed. I'm sorry. That's so funny every time, man. Yeah. I wonder what he's been banned for. Maybe being too gorgeous, maybe being too perfect.
Banned on Twitch, and honestly, I don't know what happened. You know, David must have played a secret chord that pleased the Lord. People think Hassan's breaking the literal Anti-Terrorism Act by providing material support and creating content that promotes their cause.
I know they're singing, but I'm seeing his guns and shit. This isn't a music video, Hassan.
If you guys still don't know who Hassan is, he's the #2 political streamer on Twitch behind the Cockroach King.
You're not going to jail. Your family's rich. You're
being called the #2 political streamer compared to Asmongold probably felt terrible.
You're rich. You're fine. You're not going. Don't worry about it.
Yep.
Rich people don't go to jail.
True. Very true.
Baba Booey. No intro today. I got molested by my uncle.
It's legit just a ploy to try to get more attention on his shitty fucking streams, bro. It's so embarrassing.
But anyway, there's been some interesting revelations in the, you know, the libtard community. They're collapsing like the buildings at Fight Club at this rate. If he keeps glazing terrorists, he probably...
It's crazy how stupid, like, the far left extremists are because they agree on so many things, but there's still so many infightings because the far left has become so far left that leftist streamers seem like they're far right. That's what's insane. The intolerability of all these big personalities on one conglomeration, it should be studied and laughed at for years to come.
He would go to jail. You got Batman himself keeping the streets safe. Yo, okay, yo, chill. If Destiny goes...
I also want to remind you guys that when you try to ban anybody in Hassan's orbit, it comes with internal error, and you legit cannot ban them. That's what's insane.
Goes to jail for being... I mean, never stop laughing.
Oh, you want to see a Houthi musical? Sure.
At least the nickname fits. Piker.
What does that mean?
Definitely a piker, this guy.
Getting clowned on the national news is low-key crazy. What does that mean? I honestly don't know what that means either, but like...
What's crazy is Hassan's getting all this main media attention and he still can't beat Asmongold in views. That's what's insane.
Anything, he's definitely...
Like, legit. Asmongold be getting more viewers playing Skyrim and Oblivion than Hassan gets covering what the fucking Houthi pirates... Let me rephrase that. Asmongold gets more viewers playing Oblivion than Hassan Piker would get sucking the dicks of Houthi terrorists live on stream.
Yeah, Piker.
I have no problem with the Houthis. Yeah, because I don't.
I just think he flew a bit too close to the sun. You know, if America designates somebody as a terrorist group, you probably shouldn't be quote-unquote glazing them. Like, one thing is like military targets, but when civilians are involved, you can't really justify that. Anyway, I'm not a lawyer, and I strongly doubt he's going to jail. It just sounds like he's playing like victim or something, but nevertheless, he is breaking Twitch terms of service. One piece of advice, you always gotta listen to your black friend. You tricked me. I was hoping he was actually going to jail with 8,000 likes. You know, it's safe to say Hassan has more...
Yeah, look at that, guys. Hassan's not going to jail. Let's throw a party. His favorite, a Diddy party. What a great day it's gonna be.
Haters than supporters at this rate. I ain't gonna get too political because I still want my YouTube monetization, but nevertheless, Hassan was defending some things that, in my opinion, are indefensible. And you know, take the floor, Rat King.
Hey guys, I'm gonna say some things on Twitch that might be controversial. Support our troops. Terrorism is bad, and I think killing civilians, I think it's a bad thing, guys. I do. Yep. I know. I think it's a bad thing, and I don't think we should bomb airports. Yep, I know. Hey, guys, I said it. Yep, I know.
Number one, kidnapping civilian ships full of Filipinos and holding them hostage. This is not a moral action.
Dog, I'm gonna keep it a $150. The Philippines can't catch a break. First they get like kidnapped, and then Vitaly shows up. You know, I'm a random Filipino. I do.
Did I remember? I used to be such a fan of Vitaly's content. It was funny as fuck. And then I saw his penis, and yeah, that scarred me. That Bang Bus episode, that shit scarred me. Can never watch him ever again. Once you see a man's dick, you just can't look him in the eye anymore.
Confirm that we don't like to be kidnapped, even if it's for a moral reason. And in general, justifying anything like that through a morality standpoint, in my opinion, is, you know, a little bit of a gray area. With that logic, you could justify anything. I mean, these guys didn't deserve to get bullied in school. Like, yo, is that XQC? And while we're on the topic of XQC, you know Hassan's really in a pickle when...
Those guys were school shooters, by the way, in case you don't recognize them.
French Canadians start making sense. It's like when pigs fly.
But any pro-Hassan after debate topic video, bro is consuming all of it. Hey, listen, all I'm saying is, in order to eat the glaze, you have to eat the donut. Sometimes the donut is good, sometimes it's not good. But it's part of the experience to get a little bit of both. Because only glaze No good.
Hassan wasn't even hungry and
True.
XQC was cooking. And you know,
Whatever
gotta give
he
it to
said,
him.
I
Credit
agree
where it's
with.
due. Good analogy. XQC is like 1 for 10 right now. And genuinely, Hassan exists in a perpetual echo chamber. You know, Ethan is crazy. Hassan is getting cooked, permanently banned. But in the end, I sort of pity Hassan. He's a 34-year-old millionaire who lives in
45.
in West Hollywood and spends all of his time talking to raving lunatics on twitch.com instead of, you know, starting a family or like going out and traveling and enjoying himself. And, you know, traveling on stream is not the same. His audience, like locusts, follows him and like criticizes him.
I'm sorry, I forgot to say, you need to stop drinking Coke Zero on stream. It's boycott.
If I was streaming in a...
Oh man, even his supporters are just so fucking dumb. Jesus Christ.
Woman walked up to me telling me what I can and can't do. I'd straight up shotgun that Coke Zero. I'd
Yep.
butt chug it. Hassan's stream title, Houthis show the limit of Israel with a f of the Jews sign. PewDiePie did something similar as a joke and people were like calling...
Who's in my room? Do you have cups I can take? Yeah. These two? Thank you.
Yeah. Are you done with that bowl?
Yeah. Thank you.
like him a Nazi for like years after. This is honestly kind of crazy. And of course, I'm not gonna be bad faith and misrepresent that Hassan made that sign, but still, I think Twitch should be banning this type of thing, no?
I'll be real. I feel like Hassan deserves the most bad faith arguments against him by anybody because he's been doing them against everybody his entire fucking career. Like, you got to fight fire with fire. You can't take the moral high ground against Hassan because he will do the lowest, most deplorable shit nonstop because bro has no conscience. His only objective is to win at any possible way, whether that means killing a child, setting a building on fire, promoting people who kill civilians, setting off a bomb at a 7-Eleven. There is nothing Hassan, Bin Laden, Diddy, Piker would ever not do to secure a W and farm some easy base in his chat. It's insane.
He already is in the prison of his 70 IQ mind.
79!
Not a single human with triple-digit IQ takes Twitch seriously because of how they uphold their terms of service. You know, some rules apply to some people and some apply to others. Like, you can just clearly see their bias, and that's cringe. Oh, and trust me, that's just the tip of the iceberg. People...
Yo, chat, should I buy this shirt? This shit is like the most cringe shit. Like, bro is 42 wearing this shit, brother. That's insane.
Are reporting that you can no longer report Hassan on Twitch without receiving an error. Now, as you can see yourself in the bottom right, people are getting internal errors reporting Hassan. All right, let's try this. Advocating harassment. All right. Holy to me. I debunked it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a Hassan fan by any means. In fact, I'd argue I'm more of a hater, a critic.
It was only a bug for like 5 hours.
If you will, but I'm still going to be charitable to him. Now, either Twitch already fixed it by the time I'm checking it, or people were just like getting random bugs, which, you know, happens.
It was bugs and Twitch fixed it.
Time to time. A progressive mind in a body...
But yeah, somebody go test it, see if it still works.
Made for the manosphere. Although Hassan's 10 years older than me, I can still guarantee...
Just want to say I love Asmongold, but he needs help with his house and his health. I wish we could all just help the dude. Oh yeah, and good you for offering to clean his house. You're a real friend. Love your streams, my dude. Keep working on yourself. By the way, help me up a ton to work out. Fuck yeah, man. By the way, I got some emails, links to the Hassan get banned. That's hilarious. Yeah, no, Asmon will clean up his house very soon. Don't worry. And I'll be real. I'm glad he hired professionals because I really didn't want to clean his house, but I would have. And I would have done it off stream without content as well. I've gone on record saying that. But I'm glad it appears that Asmon's going to be getting his life together, and that makes me very happy. I do hope he gets a new girlfriend so that he can settle down and have a kid with her. That'd be awesome.
I could bench 2 plates for more reps than him, AMRAP, and that's a challenge. Right after the election, Hassan's 10 years older than me. I can still guarantee I could bench 2 plates for more reps than him, AMRAP, and that's a...
I bet you I could as well.
Challenge. Right after the election, the Times of Canada are reporting...
I can bench 225 for 10 reps in one set. I can do it for 32 over the course of 3 sets. No, 28 over 3 reps. Or 3 sets.
The story as well. Congratulations to my haters.
I'm telling you, man, I'm this close to benching 315.
Sanabi responds to backlash.
Deadlift, 585 pounds.
Fox News criticism might come about for Hassanabi's long-term pro-Palestinian stance.
Daily Mail, new article exposing Hassan as a fraud. Stop. The British are coming for Hassan. Stop. Stop. What NYT didn't tell you about influencer? Okay, bro. Motherfucker, bro. Leave me alone! All right, okay, well, I'm not getting ads, man. No, hell no, I'm not reading that. Yep. Wait, Piker, who has 4.5 million followers on streaming sites Twitch and YouTube, has called Miley Cyrus a little slut and joked about pedophilia and told his fans to kill Rick Scott, a Florida senator, allegedly harangued his ex to call the police, owns a swastika sword, gloated over support for terror groups, including Hamas, and blamed Israel for Hamas' murderous October 7th terrorist attack. Man, what a great guy. Bro, this came out yesterday. And Twitch has still not responded. Daily Mail joined in the right-wing publication attacking Hassan Piker. That's fucking insane, bro. The walls are closing in on Hamas, Diddy, Osama bin Laden, Adolf Piker. And you know who he's focused on? My dad. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna tweet that out. I don't even care. The walls are closing in every second, every day on Hassanabi, on Hamas, Diddy, bin Laden, Adolf Piker. CNN, NBC, Fox News, Asmongold, Destiny, Dan Saltman, Ethan Klein, Nuxenor are after him. And how does Hassan attempt to fix all of these issues? Talks about my dad's 15-year-old criminal past. Like, brother, you got your own issues to deal with, man. But I hope it made you feel better. Anyways, where's the link? Where's the goated link? Where is that shit? I gotta post the favorite link. I'm gonna keep going after him because he thinks he can shut me up, brother. I never shut up. That's the problem. Fix Bin Laden. Oh yeah, let me fix it real quick. Oh yeah, Bin Laden Piker. Yep. Man, oh man. End with hope this helps. Yeah, I will. It's actually insane, bro. It's actually insane. Here you go. We do not back down. Here you go. Let me also repost the Daily Mail one more time just for fun. Dun 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 dun. I got an error. Ooh, unlucky. Banger tweet. Yeah, I know, man. Yep. There you go. Enjoy that. The new profile picture is fire. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you, bro. Let's keep going here. Where is the post? Cool.
That is such a misrepresentation. Like, in my opinion, you can be pro-Palestine and not, support the kidnapping of Filipinos. In my humble opinion, the ends do not justify the means when it comes to, harming civilians or people completely unrelated to the incident. Like, the Philippines are catching a stray once again. If it was another country like Turkey, I wouldn't really care, but like Philippines, they're cool. Do people in Canada even care about Hassan? It's easier to fool someone than to convince them they've been—
I think the only people who care about Hassan are the people in his orbit, and that's about it, man. That's about it.
Fooled, and I think Hassan's shtick is coming to an end. Designer clothing and luxury vehicles are like the worst investment you can make, and I don't mean to flex on any of y'all, but, I'm more of a socialist myself with my RAV4 Hybrid XLE Premium package. My mile on the gallon is crazy. Then again, I can't afford a Porsche either way, so please subscribe to help me pay my rent. You just got mogged, kid. And literally, like Icarus, he's flying too close to the sun. He's still glazing. Poorest nation on the planet, and he still find time to make music videos.
Oh, you want to see a Houthi musical?
Sure.
Hassan is the most dangerous anti-Semite that there is, I think, as far as a live streamer. I think he puts Kanye to shame. I think he puts Candace Owens to shame.
If you guys didn't know, this is Hassan.
Being purely objective, Kanye is pretty dangerous, I'm not gonna lie. Kanye's pretty dangerous, man. I fucking love Dan Saltman, bro. He's actually one of the scariest men on this platform.
His co-host, Dan Saltman. He's only credible when he has his hat on, so take him with a grain of salt, man. Bro's been on a
good joke.
A roll with all the Hassan coverage recently, and he exposed the fact that another large streamer named Tectone Pixel got banned for calling Frogan fat, and then Hassan...
Did you just call me Tectone Pixel? I was in this video and I didn't know the whole time, damn.
Did the same thing.
This is the Nicholas Eat Oreos guy. Nick the Oreo got so fat he split off a second, somehow still fat clone of himself.
I personally think both situations are funny, but it does show the hypocrisy.
That's ruthless.
Now, I don't think anybody should be banned for calling anybody fat, but the fact that one dude was and Hassan wasn't just shows the double standards that Twitch has.
I am totally cool with being banned for calling someone fat as long as everybody's getting banned for calling somebody fat. You know what I'm saying?
Towards him. Even the guy himself doesn't care. He says, I don't want people to report Hassan Piker on my behalf. I'm not trying to become some sort of martyr over a fat joke. I say plenty of vitriolic shit on my own streams all the time. All this really does is confirms the fact that Twitch is, biased to Hassan. Just add that to the evidence folder real quick. If you made it this far, toss a like on the video, and I hope you guys are either taking a shit or eating your food, because honestly a lot of this stuff doesn't really matter and it won't change your life in any way. So imagine Hassan does go to jail and shares a cell with Andrew Tate. That'd be content, but that doesn't change the fact that you're still vaping, Jeremy, despite saying it.
I'm gonna say this, and this one's juicy. No, I won't say it. I'm gonna save that for later. I'm gonna save that and the screenshot I have as ammunition for later, in case the worst happens. Yeah. No, I got some really juicy shit I found out. But I can't reveal all my cards yet.
Quit multiple times and are still lacking on the gym. Wake up.
I hear the birds on the summer breeze. I am alone.
Anyways, man. It appears that Hassan just might be cooked. Like, comment, subscribe. Have you seen the Airsoft Fatty video talking about Ian and his experience at Creator Clash? No, I have not. I have not done that at all. We are currently getting through red bars. Look at how many less bars there are. He spent 9 hours responding to the content nuke. No, he spent 9 hours responding to half of the content nuke. Because he has to pause it so many fucking times, so it's borderline unwatchable for anybody who's actually watching outside of his own community. It's insane. That's how you know the content nuke was fucking nuts, when he had to pause to try to manipulate and misconstrue everything it is that Ethan was saying. That's what percent is Hassan right now? I think it's 430%. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's 430% so far. But we will see. We will see if we level up. Let me check comments on my new video real quick. Give me 1 second. Okay. Yep. Yep. Good. Okay. Yeah. All right. Almost done. Okay. Don't forget, Tectone thought World War II was in the 1800s. I cannot believe I'm still seeing that comment. That is insane. That is wild. Okay. Okay, great. All right, awesome. Good podcast. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I also miss steak and eggs every day. Don't worry. We have a lot more red bars to tackle. I think you have pulled up, but it's amazing reaction to the game. Since the game is a hot topic right now.
Okay, today's video is kind of wild.
Expedition 33 is out of date. Absurd numbers, Sandfall Interactive, team composition. Energy Wisdom was wrong. Came out of nowhere. Success is a sum. I want to watch this, but I don't think that I can. Expedition 33 is so good. Yeah. I also don't want to get any spoilers just in case. I'm very nervous consuming any Expedition 33 content whatsoever. As we watch that guy, oh no, I think Bellular is fucking awesome. I think Bellular is fucking dope as shit. Yeah, he's so good. Oblivion's a warning, the deserved end of Hawk 2 ago. You know what? Do I really care about this chick? I kind of do. These are really good thumbnails. Also, Jesus Christ, this thumbnail is insane. She was only 14, Andrew Tate. That's nuts. Man, everybody's dying, man. Everybody's fucking dying. I'll be real, though. I kind of don't care about Hawk 2 Girl enough to watch that. Yeah, not particularly. Not particularly. Okay. Boys, I think that's it. I think we're good to go for today. Everything else seems pretty universal. I'm going to react to that whenever. But I hope you all enjoyed the stream. I think today's stream went fucking amazing. I hope you all enjoyed it. I'm like cold sweating and I don't know why. I think I need to fix the AC in my house. It's been getting really fucking hot in here. It's like an uncomfortable level of like, I'm not hot, but I'm not cold, but I feel weird. But yeah, everything's great. Great stream. When are you going to stream again? Tomorrow morning. We had a lot of videos going out. I feel very good about that. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. I hope you all enjoyed the content. If you are new here, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on the old YouTube videos. Thank you so much for that. We're almost at 845,000 subs, which is huge. Make sure to follow the Twitch. I will be back live again tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. CST, and I hope you all had fun on this stream. Stop drinking caffeine. Oh, no, I feel great. I feel great. I only had 40 milligrams today, so I feel great. Don't worry about me. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. I hope you all had fun, and I'll see y'all motherfuckers later. Peace, boys.